think you can make the top 10?
Yes.
You do? Very bullish. Melbourne will play finals this year.
Yes.
Wow.
We're confident we can go the whole way.
Melbourne will win the grand final this year.
Why not?
Started the season talking about whether Melbourne could be a contender for the top 10. You started talking top 8, then you started talking top 6. They are a contender for top 4. We maybe should be talking about them as a premiership contender in 2026.
Welcome everyone. Overreaction Mondays, this beautiful Monday, the 20th of July, wherever you are and how you're listening to us around the world. Gone global with the live watch-alongs. We know that for a fact. A lot of people overseas watching us. Thank you for joining us and doing football on this day. The round of football is in the books. Round 19 is done. I think the picture for who's going to be in finals and wildcard became clearer after this round. I feel like there's a clear distinction between the teams who should be in a wildcard position and then the rest after this round. But what a great weekend of sport. As always, joined by you two rats. Ash, what's happening? Nice gif you made in the weekend.
Do you like that?
If you don't know what it is, we've got an absolute rat gif going around. I saw it doing the rounds on socials.
It's actually getting around now.
Should be proud of yourself for
Getting some
doing
traction.
that. Yeah, got some real traction. So that was a big highlight for you.
Yep.
Joe, any highlights?
Watching the Open, watching the World Cup this morning. My Spanish family are stoked about
Congrats.
the result. Yep.
Congrats to Spain. Well done, Spain. Obviously, you would have had a FaceTime back to family.
There's a lot of WhatsApps and a lot of Google translation, so I can understand what they're saying. But yeah, getting around them really hard. It's really good.
Big day for Spain. Shout out to all the Spanish people who are DDF rats. Well, congratulations. What a great day. You've won the World Cup.
Yeah, mucho besos to all my Spanish family.
Yeah, which means much bueno.
Heaps of kisses.
Heaps of kisses.
Yep.
Guapa chicas out there. Heaps of kisses, the guapa chicas. They'll be celebrating hard, yes.
I've actually got a Spanish question for Joey.
Okay.
Is it Lamine Yamal or Yamin Lamal?
Oh,
Because-
okay. That commentator this morning was dusting that up, hey.
Yeah.
Kept saying,
Lamine Yamal is what it is. But he was saying
the wrong one.
And you're saying Lamal.
Lamal, yeah.
Lamal, yeah.
No idea.
You mean Lamal.
No idea. Well, FIFA couldn't get the win for Argentina. Tried hard. Tried
they
really
did. Hey,
hard.
they really did.
Really hard.
Well, first they tried for USA, couldn't get that done. And then they went, oh, what's next?
Yeah.
Messi.
Messi, yeah. Then they got a red card. Then it was like that tackle. It actually wasn't that bad, the one they got the red card on. It just, the guy went flying. It's like, if you know, when you play, like Ash said, it's like when you play FIFA, you just go slide tackle, make this guy do kind of crazy flips.
Yeah.
He did a full backflip.
The Argentinians they were grumpy this morning. They were grumpy bumpy.
I weren't switched on.
Yeah.
I saw some crazy stats. 858 passes to something like 400.
Yeah,
So they got
Spain
dominated.
them.
Dominated.
You did call it. Should have been 10-0.
It should have been just, the fact it was that close and went to extra time. 20 shots on goal
Could
to
you
2
imagine if it was 10-0?
in a final. With a game before that, the bronze medal match, which is the funniest match in the world.
Yeah, what was that about? It was like
What if-
6-3 or 6-4.
What is like a dumb system where you have a third match? Like none of them, both teams didn't want to be there. They played no defense. It was 6-4, England won. At halftime it was 4-0. So, and the funniest thing in this is that England almost choked that one as well, which would have been hilarious in itself.
That was a proper FIFA matchup.
What a nothing game. It's like us having, I think someone said online, it's like us having a prelim. No, for a prelim for a game that you've lost the week before. In a prelim that means nothing.
They do it a bit like they do it in the Olympics, which obviously makes sense because you have your gold, silver, and bronze. But there's no point in the World Cup, right?
Not one,
Do you get
Also-
to lift any trophy?
No, but
it's
I
a
also-
cardboard trophy.
It's,
And you got to do it in the car park.
so now Mbappe won the golden boot for the
Mbappe?
World Cup, which is kind of annoying because it's like he played in a friendly pretty much and won the golden boot.
It's a weird system to have that.
Who was in contention to win that? If
Messi.
Mbappe.
Messi would have won it.
Yeah, okay.
Probably on 8 goals. They were both on 8 goals. So
Okay, so he's done that. His last World Cup. Oh, really? Oh, because they get a lot of money, don't they? What is the prize money for winning the World Cup? 50 mil. For the team?
50 mil for the team that comes what first?
That's a lot of
Wow.
payola.
Paella.
What is it? Runners up? 32, 33. Oh, geez, that's a big night in Vegas.
what is it for third?
No, be either.
Oh,
Jeez, you just
Oh, okay.
know.
You're paying lights out for third then if you get 29 mil.
Spain, Argentina will be throwing dollar bills up tonight for sure.
Couple pesos getting around.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of girls having a big payday tonight with the boys rolling through. That's a massive amount of prize money. What did the third get?
29 mil.
Yeah, 29. And fourth, 27.
That's a great payday for
What about
everyone
fifth?
involved. Well done to FIFA. And then the halftime show as well. A lot of people saying it was average. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought there was clearly no budget on it. Had Shakira, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho come out in some weird car together.
Yeah, Madonna.
Shakira was there. Justin Bieber sung. But it was more. It really felt like he didn't want to sing any good songs. Like they paid for just the entry level Justin Bieber song.
Yeah.
Take a walk, hallelujah. It wasn't the vibe for that.
It's good to see Ronaldo just stayed in such good shape.
Yeah.
He's retiring.
He's had a good time in America.
Yeah.
A lot of In-N-Out burgers. For sure.
A lot of White Castle.
And they've. I mean, we can do this all day.
Yeah, let's do it. Burger King.
Wendy's. Red Rooster.
Taco Bell.
Red Rooster.
Surely they don't have Red Rooster.
Chipotle.
Chili's.
Chili's.
Yep.
Hooters.
I'm out. Speaking of winning heaps of money, Ryan Fox won the Open.
Yeah, well done, Ryan Fox.
Yeah.
$3.2 million. Guy from New Zealand.
His first major.
Some random guy from New Zealand. How about the Aussie guys? What was it, Herbert?
Herbert had it and choked it. Had it in his mouth. Kids came in.
That's... Well, that's one way of putting it. That's definitely a way of putting it.
But he almost broke the course
He had 29
record.
in the front nine, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then almost broke the whole record of a round of 18.
Yeah. And then he missed quite an easy putt that he was nailing all day.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Open was great. Also, the course was in absolute dog shit condition, but they like it like that.
Bryson DeChambeau really liked it.
Bryson
Loved
DeChambeau,
the
he's a
rough.
filthy cheat.
He loved the rough.
He's an absolute filthy cheat.
You reckon he's a cheat?
Yep. He knew what he was doing when he made that lie better. 100% knew. Rory hates his guts.
Yeah, they are not friendly.
Rory came out and said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to defend that guy at all. I don't like him.
So watching that, I thought that was like an AI interview. I thought that was genuinely just AI. Someone's planted that, but it's legitimately
No,
what he said.
if you haven't seen it, it's Rory for like 4 minutes just teeing off on Bryson,
Yeah.
saying he does not like him at all.
Yeah, because they had a big bout at the Masters, and Bryson and Rory were in the final group together, and
Yep.
Rory didn't talk to him the whole day, and that really rattled Bryson.
Just
so Bryson
disdain.
came out in the post game interview. They were like, "How was like talking to Rory the whole time?" And he was like, "He didn't acknowledge my existence at all," which would have that if I'm playing golf against someone and they don't acknowledge me, I'd freak out.
It's a bad 4.5 hours
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Because and you can't even like get along. Sometimes there's been jokes there. For 4.5 hours, you just hate the guy you're playing with. Like we've all been there. You've been put in groups. If you're a golfer, you've been put in groups with people that you don't like or don't know. Like someone joins your group. That's sometimes tough.
Yep.
But to go into a round of golf knowing that you just hate the person you're playing with and you have to go and play with them, that's
It'll
a long
work.
slog.
Yeah.
Ash, you didn't get into golf.
Yeah, you lost me there with all that. I haven't watched
Oh,
golf once
okay.
in my life.
Fair enough.
He just went on his phone, started doom scrolling.
Hey, congrats to Ken Hinkley. First coach of Tassie. That is big. Well done, Ken. Ken.
And congrats to Xander for breaking the news to us on Friday before anyone else knew.
Did he?
Well, he said Ken's the favourite. No one knew at that
Yeah,
stage.
he also was the one that dropped the Brad Scott stuff like 4 weeks ago, and then
Yeah.
Ralphie, I think.
And he also flew a plane to Glasgow. Glasgow.
Okay, have we talked about that
No,
to
we
anyone
haven't.
yet?
So,
It's insane.
for those who listened on Friday, Feel Good Friday, Xander was here. He came in, then went straight to the airport because he's doing the comm games.
Yep.
Said that he's flying economy, hated that. He wanted to work his way up to the plane. Didn't just work his way up to the plane. He started flying the plane. So he reckons he checked in. The pilot at Qantas listened to Feel Good Friday,
Yep.
knew he was flying, had to check who was on the plane. Lo and behold, the Rat Maguire's on it.
Yep.
Then messaged Xander's seat through the comm system that you have in the back of the seat saying, hey, come meet me at the front. He's going, what?
It's on
This
site.
is coming from the cockpit? Okay. Makes him up there. And the guy goes, I'm the pilot. Do you want to help me fly this thing? And Xander flew a plane.
And he had full DDF merch everywhere.
Loved it. The guy on his iPad made a DDF holding screen
Yeah.
so that he could take a photo with it.
I wonder if could we put the photos
Yeah,
up?
I'm gonna get it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I should put it up eventually. It's
yeah.
like just a great... We have rats in the sky now.
It's pretty cool.
Rats can fly.
Shout out Qantas. Shout out the pilot.
Yeah, we'd love to fly a plane if we can.
Yeah, you'd be good at it.
I have thought about doing a flight simulator. I think that'd be pretty... I should not be able to fly a plane.
What's that old video game? Microsoft Flight Sim or something? Really popular. Nah.
Farm simulator?
Geordie Williams plays it all the time.
No, I haven't played that one. But, he's there, so that was fun as well. But Ken Hinkley is the coach of Tassie. That's a great get for
Yeah,
Tassie.
big time.
Spent a bit of time with him on the Gold Coast. He is a great motivator, a great leader of men. He's one of the all-time inspirers. His address at quarter time in a local football game. Have you heard this?
No.
Let me get this up. I haven't prepared this, but let me get it up. It's one of the all-time speeches given at football ever.
Yourselves together and focus on what you want to achieve. Right from the start, right from the very start, when I come to the club, we wanted to get somewhere. We wanted to take something. Right? That's what you wanted. Now you've got it staring at you.
When is this?
You've got it looking right you in the eye right now. We talked about it. We worked our way through it. We prepared you for the game. We got you right. We give you every chance to run this game out. Now, you've got to give it back to us. You've got to want to give it back to everyone standing around this group now. You've got to want to take this thing and really drive the game home with controlled, hard footy. Controlled, hard footy. No one panic, be calm. And remember, most of all, most of all, what gives them the right to say Bell Park's got nothing left? Bullshit. Remember that. We decided Bell Park, they got nothing to play for. Be stuffed, we got nothing to play for. Right now.
What an absolute leader of men.
Where's the nearest brick wall?
What gives them the right to think that Tassie have nothing to play for? Tassie's got everything to play for. We're a new team. Young as shit. We've paid someone unexperienced a shitload of money to be here. What gives them the right to think they come here to this stadium with no roof and treat us with disrespect? This is Belmore Park.
Let's smash him.
What a great leader, man. He's like the perfect coach you could have.
Can you do a Kevin Sheedy version of that?
You reckon that's the move?
Yeah, it is the move. He will inspire everyone on that list to just play for him. He's like the guy, it's like you want to make your dad proud. He invests so much. He can teach all sorts of people, guys who don't know what's going on in terms of game plan, guys who just play a flair, guys who are just really want to know the ins and outs of football. He is the perfect coach.
I feel like he's really moulded that Port Adelaide team as well. Like he went there and they didn't really have much. Got him to a prelim.
They had tarps on seats. He made a whole state or whole fan base feel excited about football again and built them and inspired what was some average players sprinkled with a few stars into a really competitive football and turned Adelaide Oval into a fortress. There it is there. That's great. So he is and a fun guy. And a fun guy.
I didn't like him for the last 2 years until after the plane incident with Port Adelaide Hawthorn, but still always appreciated the way he went about it and loved him this year, like in the commentary box. I reckon he's got a lot of banter. You could easily connect with him and definitely one of those players that, one of those coaches that players would look up to and want to have a bit of banter with and also play serious footy for him.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's a good move.
I think he's the guy as well. It's because you couldn't have a first-year coach take over. Because what we've said here traditionally is that the first coach of, I guess, rebuilding teams or just a team who's starting out will not be the premiership guy. It'll be he gets the list going and then someone else is the guy. I feel like this is a hire where they say, no, from the jump, we want to play finals.
Yep.
They've made it pretty clear. They have a bonus to go out and get established good players, which puts them miles ahead of the Giants and the Suns. They'll have these 17-year-olds that are on shit ton of money in Tassie, like 150K or whatever they're on. It's like 400,000 down there. And then they'll go and get some big targets to come and play for them. I think from the jump with Ken, and if they do it right, they could be a team that plays finals first year.
So they have the salary cap, normal like the rest of the league, but then they have an extra top up in the bonus.
It's a $3 million bonus to sign players.
Yeah, okay. Well, they could go a long way.
Yeah, a long way. Like
Yeah.
they're talking about
They could get an extra, like if they wanted just 3 more guns, like X factors, they could get that straight away.
just sign them on with a bonus.
What if they just got Butters?
Well, that could be a play now. Maybe that's on the cards.
Oh, imagine Butters re-signs for a year at Port.
If Butters signs for a year, he's definitely on Tassie. No, Butters is. You know why Butters is gone? So Butters is currently on a snow trip. He hurt his ankle last week.
Yeah.
I think he just went to get out, clear his head. He went to the snow with his best mate.
He's gone skiing.
He's gone skiing. His best mate has changed his profile pic to Butters in a dog's Guernsey as his Instagram display pic.
I have seen that. Some rat messaged me about that.
So he's definitely gone.
Yeah,
Anytime
so
your
100% confirmed.
Anytime your best mate changes his profile pic to your best friend, who is the most talked about guy, free agent in football, to the team he's most linked to, gone.
Do you reckon his mate's just trying to stitch him up? Just knows that like that'll create a bit of media attention on it. He's like,
Nah,
just
because
trying to-
mates don't do that. Mates don't stitch up other mates. So
Yeah,
it's
you
100%
wouldn't.
real.
A good friend would never throw someone on the bus like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Now, if he played a voice note, then maybe like leak something that way, but he would
not like
never
that.
do
Yeah,
that.
the voice note was just a joke anyway.
It was a joke. No, it was
It was
AI.
just tricking, yeah.
It was AI. But congrats to Ken. That's a great hire. It's their first good hire. I think they're doing a press conference today. Jacob, the social whiz down there, messaged us. He's very excited about it. He's going to send through a photo, a first look at Ken in the colours.
Really?
Yep.
Jacob's a rat, isn't he?
He's a good rat.
Yeah.
Need to get their song going. That's the next thing they need to do. Don't worry about players. Get a song.
Didn't they have one?
I think it's pretty arse.
Yeah, I think they hated it.
We are the two heads. We kiss our cousins on Sundays, we are the two heads.
The two-headed devils, yeah.
We're the two-headed monster. If one of us doesn't get you, the other one will. We're Tassie, Tassie, Tassie. My cousin's in my will. Married.
That was actually really good.
I actually really like Tassie. I think we're actually talking to Tassie about going down there to do stuff, so that's obviously a joke.
Tassie's great.
They don't marry that. It's actually illegal to marry a cousin.
Mark from Bridport is elite.
That is that guy, actually, rest in peace, that guy, he died.
What?
Yeah, the guy who is in that video.
Wait, what are you talking about? We're talking about two different things.
Are you talking about the phone call?
The guy
I'm
that
talking about the
helped
guy
you-
that lent us his car because our car broke down and we wanted to go.
No,
play golf.
hopefully he's still alive. He's a legend. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the YouTube videos. Don't, it's a different thing
Who
we're
are you
talking
talking about?
about. Mark,
This guy's
nothing.
like, oh yeah, he's dead.
Prank phone call, that's gone wrong. It's not important, know about it, okay? Okay. Let's get the man of football. Sydney, 71, Adelaide, 87. Friday night was this game. It actually was a good game. It was a good game of football. Sydney fans now, they've worked out that the toughest thing to do in Sydney on a Friday night isn't getting into the nightclub Ivy, it's beating Adelaide, because Adelaide are dogs. And Adelaide, I think I can confidently say, are all the way back. Past what was their biggest test now. They've kind of learned this lesson from last season. If you remember last season when they just, it felt like they started the season hot from the start and then they stayed hot and then got to the end with their home finals and burnt out. So they peaked way too early. It's very hard to be a good football team for 4 months in a row. They did that. It feels like this year they've kind of tried to get going and then had a loss that was not needed but stopped their form. And now at round 19, going to round 20 odd, they're timing this thing perfectly. They are all the way back. They were super impressive.
I'm copying it from Adelaide fans after you posted your reaction reel to their win, and I said they're Adelaide are making the perfect run for straight sets exits in the final. But
You got some nerve.
I've literally been the only one who hasn't doubted them all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think those people listen to the pod. That feels like, because there's some followers on there. I don't think all 600,000 people are listening. So I feel like people just thought that you are some random trying to just stir the pot.
Yeah.
You have been there.
I was that.
You definitely
Pretty
were.
offensive comment.
That is, yeah. And you have no skin in the game for this team. You just want to stir the pot there.
I just
It's
wanted
not
to get in
funny
there.
going out in the straight sets. It's not funny.
I'd go on straight sets in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you just need to make finals.
I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to go. Straight sets is the dream for some teams. Hey, Essendon would love to go. Actually, they won. Like Richmond would love to go out in straight sets.
I actually don't think that Essendon fans would not prefer that. I don't think. I reckon they'd rather.
Don't ruin their vibe.
Sure,
Essendon would
they would rather.
100%
Don't
love to go out in
yuck,
straight
Ash.
sets.
Don't
They've
yuck
made
their
finals.
yum.
So you reckon they would rather?
Yeah, don't yuck their yum.
Don't
mate.
yuck their yum.
Nah, that's dog.
I reckon they'd rather win a few
He
games.
hates Essendon.
Around the bottom than go into finals, top 4, and then straight sets.
I did
That'd
not
be-
have from the jump doing a Sydney Adelaide game. You having to go at Essendon
Well,
for winning a game. On the
Yeah, that
weekend.
wasn't in the run
Are you
sheet.
okay?
I love Essendon. I'm happy as they got a second.
Are you?
win.
now he's
no.
turning it around.
It's
Yeah,
because
nice.
they beat Melbourne. That's why you wanted to make this game.
No.
You wanted to hijack this game.
I'm stoked that we're not the only team they've beaten. So I'm happy as.
Wow, what a
Alright, can
Sydney
we just
Adelaide!
talk about Adelaide
What a
for a
Sydney
second?
Adelaide review terrorist. Making
Adelaide
about
just went to
Essendon.
Sydney and beat the premiership favourite.
That should be
You
the
said they're
focus.
going out in
Ash.
straight sets. Put it
No,
back on
mate.
him.
He was joking.
I was
They're
just
very
tricking.
good. They've worked out that it actually is a marathon, not a sprint,
Yep.
which we know.
Joey said Freo aren't winning a game for the rest of the season.
Don't
We're talking
give
about
that to him.
Adelaide and Sydney, Ash. Do you not see the run sheet?
I don't have the run sheet.
You hate everyone.
He's a vibe guy. Adelaide have won 11 in the last 14 games. So that feels like that there alone feels like that's contender football. Again, and also just in shitty conditions.
Sprinkling those two games that they got robbed off with that, who's Duckhook Golf? What's his name?
Bailey Dale.
No, the guy who
Oscar
kicked,
Baker.
Yeah, Oscar Baker when he kicked that miracle goal. Remember he kicked those two bullshit goals.
He turned
in
to
that game?
Ackermanis at Adelaide Oval.
Yeah, and then you had the Geelong game at GMHBA where Tom Atkins
Did the
did
cheating.
the Lassou rule cheat, and then
Yeah.
they lost that. Like that's two other games that they could have won.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, they've been there, and you have actually now being seriously been on them from the start when we were worried about them and them not firing at all. Some concerns of their midfield. Riley Thilthorpe hasn't been firing at all. He was good in this game. You've been on them from the jump, saying you could see that this thing was going okay.
Yeah.
So you saw it from a long way out.
And I don't want to. I think I say this every single week, but Matty Nix literally said we don't want to win. Like we don't want to go all out in the start.
Yeah.
Like we want to bide our time.
No, I mean he was so excited after the game, and their fans are so hard on him.
Apparently his mum is even harder on him.
So this is what he said. He said after the game, so we know the fans are hard on him. When they lose, they just go at him hard. They want him out of the city. They'll personally drive him across the border. He said after the game, I hope Adelaide's rocking at the moment. I know my mum would have been there sitting stressed out. ready to abuse me if we'd lost it.
Oh, that's crazy work.
So it's hard when your mum is ready to send you abuse after a game. That's where you know that every win is important. But he was pumped. There was fist pumps going on. There were hugs, high fives. And so he should be excited.
Now they're hard for him.
Yeah, they definitely are. They're hard for Nicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very hard for Nicks. He's in a great position with this team.
Get that hashtag trending. But the thing is, like, Adelaide won all the ugly, unglamorous stuff. Like contested footy, clearances, scraps on the deck by a mile.
In the trenches footy.
Yeah. Like they just like dominated Sydney, who are really good at that themselves on their home deck.
Well, that was the thing about when it started raining, I think we all went, oh, this is in the trenches footy.
Yep.
Like this is Sydney's footy. For them, Adelaide I didn't know they had that in them. I didn't, because last time we saw them maybe in those conditions were in Tassie, and that was in the trenches footy, and they got done by Hawthorn, who we now know love that kind of football. But for them to go to Sydney against a Sydney team who's built for that and outplay them in that game style was gritty. You know who else was gritty? Isaac Rankin. He went crazy this game. He had 30 touches, 20 contested, and a goal.
I think he started slow and then had a massive second quarter.
He was, and just his tackling, that tackle he did late on Heaney.
Yeah.
Just a vicious tackle.
He's a beast. I can't believe the Gold Coast Suns ever let him go. I mean, he wanted to go to Adelaide, but
Shoes held him there against his
looking at him
wheel.
going, shit, we could use him now.
I reckon he's their most important player.
Oh, he's
To what
definitely
they're
the barometer
doing
for them.
He has to be. So he's been in that midfield where, and like he was just, what he had been before was just a guy up forward who just makes highlight plays. And now he's in the midfield and he's a massive key to what they're doing there. Every time he's had 20 more touches this season, the Crows have won 6 times. When he's had under 20 touches, they've lost all 6 games.
Yeah, wow.
So he needs to have 20 or more for them to be good. So that's him just having a massive say every game.
Well, I feel like if he has less than 20, it's because he's done his hammy and gone off early or something.
Well, that's
like
the thing.
He's injury prone.
He will either have a really good game or he will tear something.
Yeah.
So hopefully he bridges the gap between not tearing something and dominating games of football.
The thing about Adelaide as well in this game, like going back to them playing ugly, they didn't even really manufacture like good shots on goal. They just buried the ordinary ones.
Just got it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like there wasn't like they were tough set shots, like Darcy Fogarty from like the pocket outside 50.
Phil Thorpe was on the boundary twice.
Yeah, like they just converted every chance that they needed to.
Yeah. And like Sydney hadn't lost the SCG, so they broke that curse. And that's going to make you feel good about where you're at. Darcy Fogarty, as you just said, he had a villain and hero game. So he's the hero for Adelaide with 4 goals. Also, he's just so in form at the moment ever since he broke his back playing golf. He's kicked 18-1 since round 14.
So do you reckon it's the back or was it the snip?
Well, was not sure if he's the phantom circumcision guy.
Yeah, because
I haven't thought about that in years.
Yeah, we need to bring
as
that
in
back.
Months. Yeah. I need to find out. Actually, I do know
Who it is?
I do. I'll tell everyone at the live show.
Yeah.
I'll do a big unveiling. It'll be a foreskin being pulled back. As an image, not mine. Not on stage. On an image on a screen. We'll do like an animation. I would never announce something by pulling my foreskin
Oh,
back.
that's actually a cool graphic idea.
Yeah. So you get it.
Yeah,
You
that's
see.
the sickest
See,
graphic idea.
Ash's
Great idea,
vision.
mate.
A big 4 getting pulled back is a good graphic.
Everyone at the show will love that.
Ash is a bit of a visionary sicko.
Yeah,
was-
I see the vision.
You seem too excited for it. I just had an idea, like a light bulb moment. Anyway, it's not about the 4E. It's about.
Someone write that down. 4 getting pulled back.
Write that down.
Hey, Elsie Hammer, can we workshop the 4E idea? Thanks. Thank you, mate. And then so he's a visionary. He's had a great game with the 4 goals there. Then he became the villain when he decided to knock out Cunningham, and now has a 3-week ban. What do we think about the 3-week ban? That felt heavy for mine.
I thought it was like 2, pushing 3, but
3 weeks.
yeah,
Did you see it, Ash?
It was the
Probably not.
JBL
Probably electric.
clothesline, man.
Pretty hard hit.
Yeah. So it was one of those ones where I think he kind of got caught in cleaning him up and wanting to tackle him, but he hit it well enough, and now it's 3 weeks.
He didn't get concussed or anything though from it.
No, he failed his HIA.
Didn't come back on.
Did he?
Yeah, sweet. Didn't he?
I don't know if he came back on. I think he's out of the game.
I want to have a review of it because I reckon
Have a look again.
It was pretty vicious. Like it's not the after effect, but it's like what he was like intent was. Like his arm was swinging pretty rapidly.
Well,
pretty
that's the
quick.
thing. That's with the
He didn't
rubrics.
come back on. I was wrong.
Yeah, you were. That's the rubrics that Michael Christian and the AFL have created, that it's all about intent and impact and what happens
Like you look at it,
out of that.
it does look like he's trying to tackle, but he's falling. But he just comes across so fucking hard.
He gets him high, but no one, even the City players, really remonstrated with him. They didn't think it was that dirty in real time. It's easy to slow it down and go, oh, he did that. Like I didn't feel like 3 weeks to me is so much.
Yeah, I reckon it should be 1 or 2,
You can
not
really
3.
just flip a coin.
But I mean, it looked like JBL's finisher, like that clothesline off the ropes. Like
He came in
looked-
hot. When you slow it down, it did.
Yeah, but when you slow down anything, it looks really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make anything look really bad.
Yeah.
It's slow. And, who's to say they didn't AI that at the end in the arc to make it look worse than what
Oh,
it was?
do you reckon they did that?
Well, Michael Christensen, I reckon, you know what this is? I reckon it's 3 weeks because Michael Christensen, he's just angry he couldn't get his son off of the VAFA tribunal. And now he's taking out on Fogarty Adelaide.
He's really salty.
Yeah, filthy with it. He said, okay, if my son gets 3 weeks, then watch this. 3 weeks, and now he's holding Fogarty and Adelaide hostage to it. It's like they've walked into the tribunal and Michael Christian has Fogarty in a headlock and say, release my son or keep him here for 3 weeks. I reckon he's absolutely filthy with it. That's what it is.
So he's gonna fight it and then get 7 weeks or something.
They'll go to tribunal and Michael Christian will somehow turn up because he's not part of the tribunal process. And he goes, no one gets off until my son gets off. And then he's holding, it's Vafa, Fogarty in the AFL and Michael Christian all in the same room trying to work it out. He's filthy with it. But they should fight it because it feels like it's one of those ones where the league sometimes they spin the wheel and it comes out with a number. And then when you take them to the tribunal, they slow it down and you defend it with your lawyers, and then they go, "Oh, you're actually right. We just made a number up."
I feel like
We're
Adelaide's
just tricking anyway.
Yeah,
I feel like Adelaide's lawyers are probably pretty busy right now.
yep. So Josh Roll did. He could. He actually is facing prison
Great call.
time. Great. Segue into that. We know Josh Roll. He hit that guy so hard. He also got hit by Heaney real hard on the boundary line and went down. And that was a kind of moment of now he knows what it's like to be hit.
Yeah. So
And
Josh
someone run
Roll's he could win the flag this year and then spend 5 years in prison.
Could you imagine if Josh Roll spends 5 years in the slammer?
Pretty
That'd be
insane.
crazy.
Oh, he could play for that jail yard team.
Oh, in Adelaide, yeah. Turns. I don't think they let the prisoners out.
He could be the 20th team in the in-season comp. When
Josh
the
Rolls
AFL
would be
had
the best
That'd
fullback
be a
in
sick
prison.
movie.
it. He'd be all Australian.
Yeah, he's gonna shiv someone. He wouldn't, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know him at all. Well, I don't know him a little bit. He's not gonna have a shiv. I don't know. Lockie McAndrew had a great revenge game. I've got here. What a great revenge game! He was on their list to go back up there against Sydney against Grundy. Now didn't have an amazing game against Grundy, but just a dog. He's a big dog, a 210 centimeter dog. He's always fighting.
Best set shot in the league.
I rate it so much.
Can you do it? Because I would
It's
love
a
to see
full. It's a very nervous run up and stutter.
He's watched Josh Kennedy from West Coast kick his goals and be like, "Yep, I'm replicating."
It works
There's
though.
a Hawks player that runs like that.
Yeah, Schubert.
And Schubert has the stutter. We haven't seen the stutter on the big stage yet.
Yeah, he'll get Rising Star.
No, he's got to make his
got a few.
run so late. I think he could win Rising Star if he kicked 10 goals from the last 5 games.
When do we find out the nominations from the weekend? Is that already out?
The Rising Star.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
I just think Noel Moraz potentially.
Yeah, he was.
We'll get to him. Riley Thilthorpe again. We spoke about him. He's smiling. He was quiet all season. Was hugged by Matty Nix, getting hard for Nix after the game last week. And now, he feels like he is in form. And with Adelaide trying to get back to just being Adelaide again and making a run at the back end of the season, having Riley Thilthorpe kick goals and clunk them in those conditions, big win for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was great. Great. And it's been this could be a team where, hopefully they can win. It's been a long time since they won a flag. So they can finish second now. That's their mind and eyes should be on second. They got 2 home finals again. Right now, I know we said the same thing last year with the way they were going, but with their experience from the last final series coming into this season, getting 2 home finals again, I think they'd be hard to beat at home.
Do you reckon if they make the grand final, they're going to do the power stance again? Get
They've
some
learned a
redemption?
lesson.
You don't reckon redemption?
They could never power stance again.
We power danced at your wedding. There's wedding photos of us.
We
power
did,
dancing.
yeah. Well, we won that day, so that's good. But yeah, no, they will never as well.
So we already got the redemption for them. They don't need to do it.
No, they don't need to do it.
Yeah.
Also, Ben Keys had a great moment with the goal umpire again. He always has a moment with the goal umpires. Something about Ben Keys and goal umpires that just don't get along.
Against Sydney too, always.
Same thing. So first quarter, he has a set shot on goal. It misses. It clearly misses to the left. And the goal umpire just raw dogged it. Didn't go through the arc. Was like, yep, that's a goal. Even though it didn't even pass the right side of the goalpost to be called a goal. Raw dogged it. Went to the arc eventually because no one celebrated. Even Ben Keys staring at him was pretty much saying, hey, you've got that wrong.
Yeah, just give me back my other one from 2 years ago.
Yeah, hand up. You've got that so wrong. And then we eventually got it right. But it was a moment where everyone was like, what are we doing here? In that whole sequence of events, the replays, and everyone thinking or seeing it's not a goal, we found ourselves a new goal umpire, the new David Roden of goal umpiring. The guy 6 rows back was losing his mind. He couldn't believe it. I think he got the AFL to go to the Arc. He's going crazy in the background.
I didn't see him.
Oh, mate, he's standing up and he's like, oh, I cannot believe it. He's like, replay, arc, going nuts. We need to sign that guy to be the goal umpire. He's got great energy and great eyes. If the AFL have, they're looking for a scouting for new goal umpires, the guy who's 6 rows back, losing his marbles, that's the guy for you. Just a genuine star back there.
Good on him. He's won a job.
Yeah.
On the footy.
Also, in Sydney in the cheer squad, because he was in the Adelaide spot or where normally an Adelaide cheer squad would be, Sydney not letting the cheer squad be behind the goals, but 3 rows to the side, is the biggest home ground flex ever.
Yeah, that's a power move for sure.
It's such a power move.
Yeah.
And now there might be a reason. I'm sure Sydney's fans will tell us and they'll know what it is. But there's no real reason to have them 3 to the side other than just shithousery.
Did a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, they were loud.
It woke the beast inside Adelaide, I reckon.
That's all they needed.
Yep.
That's all they needed. I'm not really worried about Sydney at all. I think that they've got so much time to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those ones where they just kind of at the moment keep doing the same thing and doing it late. They faded out again late. It's just like better now than later. I think he said it after the game.
Yeah.
That's better now than later, but I'm not really worried about them. It's concerning if you're a Sydney fan. I guess you've seen the script before, but rather get the bad ones out now before September.
Yeah, I mean, well, Sydney normally like a scoring machine. They just had a real crack in the middle 2 quarters, and that was it. They couldn't really get anything going other than that.
Yeah, they had a bookend game.
Yeah,
first and last were good. Middle 2 they were off.
Yeah, I feel like their middle 2 was the good.
Oh, sorry, yeah, opposite bookend. Yeah.
Pretty quick. They've lost 3 of their last 4.
They just had
Pretty cooked.
They just had a shocker, like with the ball in hand, like fumbling, turning it over, and that just is a testament to the Adelaide Crows, like contest, pressure, clearance, everything. Like they were just fumbling, and that's what causes it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not ruling them out, but they do have some characteristics for fraud just because we've expected so much of them.
Yep.
A lot of stuff still falls on Heaney, Goulden, and Charlie. Now, Charlie, again, he's back to the allegations of can't step up in the big ones. Was nowhere in this game. I think he had 7 touches, so that doesn't help the allegations.
It's weird how they've finally got Warner to start being such a consistent beast, but it's not really the last few weeks. It's not translating for the game.
Yeah, I feel like they're all having big games, but not on the same page. Those stars. So that's why I say it'll click at one point.
When it does, they'll be.
Well, we've seen it happen.
Yeah.
When they're all on the same page and decide to turn up on the same day, it is frightening.
It's the scariest thing in footy, I reckon.
So I think it will happen. Guess who had the last 6 shots on goal? What players did for Sydney?
Bottom. That's the only guess I got.
Okay.
Would it be a bunch of mids?
Kerno.
How about just Tom Papley?
Just Papley, really?
Just Papley had the
He had a
last
great
6 shots
game.
on goal.
He
kicked 4 and had 24.
And the last 6 shots, last time it happened was 2018 with Jack Rewalt, but he just had every shot from late.
Wow, 24 and 4.
He had a big game, so he's back into some form, which is big for them.
Lets everyone know he has a big game too.
Sometimes when he celebrates, I think his head's going to pop. It's like the air stops going to his head, and he'll just pass out one day. He goes so hard.
Is he top 5 players in the league you wouldn't have a beer with? Like 20 beers with?
I think he'd start to bully you.
I reckon he'd be that fun.
I think he'd be fun on the beers, and then he'd go to like a bourbon, and then he'd be scary.
Can he go to the next level?
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be frightening after we're having fun, and he goes, all right, let's belt someone.
Yeah, back to mine for some wrestling.
Yeah,
I've got the Bundy.
It's like, okay, that's just too much, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
But also Errol Goulden had some blonde through his hair. You want to see that? He
Yeah,
had
looked
some
good.
blonde. Yeah, but I don't know why he's doing that for.
Maybe he's surfing heaps and
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
I know. But Dean Cox figured it out. I think he will. I think they're just in a bit of a form slump at the moment. It'll come together.
They did this in their grand final year. They had a little bit of a form slump, and it was them also just doing a mini preseason throughout the year, where a lot of their players just they wear down on the Ks. They're obviously doing way more in training, and then in game they sort of relax a bit more. So I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. Maybe they're just preparing for the finals run.
I mean, there's the thing now when you are so clearly probably in the top 4. I don't know about top 2 anymore, but top 4, you can have a bit more, I guess, casualness about how you manage the season, knowing you'll be there in September.
Well, they're still second on the ladder, so
there's
they've
that.
obviously looked at all right, going over to Freo. That's a tough one. Maybe we just don't put the Q in the rack. But
Chris
if
Scott,
we
Kim
don't
Cars,
win, if we don't
close
win,
to
not the
your
end
chest.
of the world. And then against Adelaide at home, like it's not the end of the world.
This game was also the first time these teams played each other since last season, where Wayne Miller said that they were a rabble. And then the leadership group, I think, and also Wayne had to apologise to Sydney for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he called him a rabble, couldn't communicate and get himself sorted. He said they were a rabble out there. And so now Sydney should apologise back to Wayne because Wayne was right. They are sort of a rabble.
Why do you have to apologise? Was that Adelaide making him do that?
Just strong leaders in Adelaide.
Yeah.
He was right last year too, wasn't he?
He was right last year when they were a rabble and lost that game, and then he was right, I guess, again still. He's still right. They are kind of a rabble at the moment. But not writing him off, even though September scaries are coming up.
Yeah.
So just brace yourself, Sydney fans. They would as well. They'll be bracing themselves.
Well, that's two teams that are scared of finals. Sydney and Adelaide. Sydney will make it to the grand final and lose. Like, that's the expectation. And then Adelaide...
Get home
they're
finals
straight
and lose.
sets. Yeah. Like, they need to beat that this year.
September scaries are coming.
Yeah. Everyone gets nervous around September.
Jeez. Yeah, why don't? Never there.
I think Sydney have a pretty easy run to
Who
the
do?
end of the year.
Who,
Sort of.
Sydney?
Sydney, so they should be... They
Fine.
should find it okay.
Okay. Let's go to Super Saturday. Port 75, Freo 103. Had the absolute bad dream team on this game for comms. God. Roo, Ken, and Kelly on this one. So Kelly called it behind as a point to start things off. Then she said that Port here were alive with 70 seconds to go in the game. And they needed 5 goals to win. So that was a
How many
bad...
seconds?
70.
5 goals in 70 seconds.
Yep,
Not
which has
even
never
Lee
been done
Matthews
before.
would say that.
But that's it's everyone's
So
it's
that's the
early
Kelly
for them.
Underwood rule.
If you need 5 goals in 70 seconds, it can happen still.
Yeah. Call the Kelly.
This was a game I think we all thought that it was going to be an absolute bloodbath. It didn't really go that way at all. I think, I said there was a game where Freo could pick the margin and whatever they chose would be however much they wanted to win by. It was anything but that. Port made them really work for it with a bunch of guys from the Sandful.
Yeah, well, it was
a good game.
It was level until the long break, and then Freo went, oh, that's right, we're Fremantle, and we're just going to do that thing that we do every third quarter and just Wolfie time the shit out of anyone.
Yeah, they love a halftime demolition. Love a halftime demolition. It was just it's maybe one of those ones where, it was early for Freo fans as well. It's 11 a.m. on Saturday, getting up and just seeing your team struggling as well. So maybe they were in different time zones, but not every win needs to be a Wolfie time and brilliance. There are going to be games where you're just up against it and you just need to get through to survive. That's all you need to do.
Yep.
And they did that here.
Just want to point... Joey, did you get hacked on Facebook last night?
No, I posted a status to protect my IP. Why's that?
I've just asked.
Why?
Yeah, why? What's wrong? No, I'll read
What'd
it
you
out
post?
to
What'd you post on Facebook?
I'm happy to read it out, but it's just smart security. Why? What's wrong with it? Pendle sent me it.
Is this pretty
There's
unk?
this thing going around Facebook.
What have you done?
Yeah, I'll read it out. So everyone, stay safe. Big day tomorrow. It's official. Sign at 6 a.m. It was on TV. It was on the TV. Mine really turned blue. Don't forget that tomorrow marks the start of the new Facebook rule, also known as Meta, which allows them to use your photos. Don't forget the deadline is today, according to the show 60 Minutes. Just in case you missed it, a lawyer advised us to post this. The violation of privacy can be punished by law. Note, Facebook Meta is now a public entity. Every member must post a note like this. If you do not publish a statement at least once, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the status. Here's the declaration. I hereby declare that I do not give my permission for Facebook or Meta to use my personal data.
So is this like reshare this or 10 years of bad luck?
Yeah, that's what it is. And I just did it to protect my stuff.
Yeah, so you definitely got hacked, which is good. Which is great. Oh, let's get your account back, which is fun. Well done. Was that scary? Then we lost you. How about Instagram going down last night, actually?
That was horrible.
Yeah, that's why I posted the status. I was really scared.
Yeah.
Shit was going to go down.
Anyway, back to Freo. I'm glad your Facebook's back, I guess, man.
Yeah, thanks, Moff, for telling us to do that.
Fremantle, again, after half-time, got out and they can just break a team. It is a very mature Fremantle this year. So last year they were kind of just young and just they've been young for a while, but they're trying to feel their way through, I guess, growing up in football and trying to get new experiences and work out what they need to do to win games. And now they don't care if they're down. They're mature and their balls have dropped and they have pubes. And that's what they are. Because this old Freo would have shut the bed previously in these games.
Yeah.
Expectations, go over and lose a winnable game. That's the old Wolfie time.
Yep.
The new one is just being mature to kind of know you're up against it, be down, but just keep believing what you're doing and know just really the simple thing is we're way better than you.
Yeah,
and that's what they did.
You're versing a Sample team right now. You
Yeah,
need to
just
get
pull
the
your
W.
finger out.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. And it's probably a game where both teams are sort of happy. Like Freo get another win. They keep their biggest score in Adelaide ever. Then Port, they have no injuries. Port keep the ethical tank alive. There's another 4 morale victory points. They go to them winning the Morale Cup.
Yep.
So it feels like a win for everyone. Josh Carr's definitely the guy. He's a great coach. He gave him a great game plan to take this Sandfield team and just lock them down to say, hey guys, they're going to get handball happy. Let's know that's coming. Let's stop that. What a great game plan for him.
Port actually played really well. I mean, bizarrely, kept winning the ball out of the middle and then had absolutely no idea what to do with it. No run, no targets, nothing from the forward line.
No.
And after halftime, they just folded completely.
Yeah.
So, like, you're still looking at that going, all right, we've definitely got something. Carr's the man. Imagine if we have Butters and Horn Francis and Georgiades in this game. Maybe we go on and win it.
It will look different,
Yeah.
for sure. Whitlock did his best Georgiades impersonation or trying to replicate what he does. He kicked 1-3 in the end.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's holding up his end. of the
Still has
bargain.
great legs as well, so still holding up that end of the bargain.
Nice legs.
Yep.
Nice legs. No, they're great. And they also, for fans, like I know they're happy about this thing. They know that Butters is definitely going to leave, but I think they're excited about what can happen with this team. They feel like they're defensively like really, really good. They've got some young players coming through. Jordan Sweet was massive against Luke Jackson.
Yeah, he could be a really good ruckman in the future. He's already good now, but I mean, he could be in that like top 10 conversation.
He's
in
a
couple
guy.
Years.
Yeah. Alir was really good behind the ball. I think that Freo changed their whole game plan in the second half to just stop kicking near him because he keeps marking it. So
Well, didn't have an intercept mark in the first quarter and then went to town in that second.
Yeah,
and
so
then
like-
I think Freo went, hey, hold on, remember how
stop,
good he is?
stop kicking for it. And also for the fans, with everything going on, it would be normally a place where we burn the place down. I haven't seen a single sack car poster anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's a great sign.
Maybe they up the security at that sign where they do it.
No, we've been there. They don't.
Oh, really?
It's a free-for-all.
Really?
Let it go. Let it
I
go.
guess
So
the only thing Port are missing really is that forward line. Like, it did look like they had a missing person there. Like, there's going to be a Netflix doco about where they went.
they definitely need just Georgiades.
Yeah.
That was very obvious. But they found, was it Mitch Sado? He kicked 3-3, I think.
Yeah, he kicked the
Bruiser.
first and then, went on and kicked 3.
Bruiser, because normally he only cares about leaving bruises and other players. That's what they call him Bruiser.
Yep.
Actually, I made that up for him, but that's his mindset. He's in the team, literally give out bruises.
Yep.
But he had some great moments where he was kicking some goals and doing some things.
Was it Berry or Richards that had a career high 31 as well?
It was Berry.
Berry.
Richards had 31.
Sorry, Richards. Yep.
Yeah, he
So-
played really well.
Yeah.
31 and a
From
goal.
boy from Albury.
So you expected to lose by 100, you don't. That's a massive win.
Yeah.
With no Butters, Horn Francis, and Georgiades. You definitely don't get the actual 4 points, but the place is on fire without Butters. It doesn't feel like it's on fire as much as you think. I think they'll be okay.
They do this all the time. Their backs against the wall. They shouldn't win. They beat Adelaide in the showdown. Almost beat them in the first one. Beat Geelong at home and went toe-to-toe with Sydney. And also, Hawthorn only just beat them in Marvel.
It's like they need a lot of things to go against them for them to be in games. Like Josh Carr actually likes it.
Yeah, so
He's probably going to the team, you know what? Trade Horn Francis.
Yeah.
Why? I've got a crazy idea.
Someone take out his legs in training.
I've got a crazy idea about all our stars being traded away. I think we'll play better. You know?
The team of
Mitch
champions.
Shadow's about to erupt. Trust me.
Champion team, not a champion championship.
Yeah, I think they're so fine. Now they can be a great spoiler team, and it's great for their ethical tank job because they just get close to securing Cochrane.
Yeah.
Which is just, it's a great win. You're competitive enough to keep everyone happy, and also you're in a great position to get what you want in the draft. So it's been a great season for them.
So they're,
Now
bottom
turn
four.
spoiler.
Bottom
Well,
four.
yeah, great season. Great season.
Do you reckon the worst spot to be at the end of this year is that 11th, 12th? Like you're just missing out of the 10. Like you would rather be a bottom 4 side than that, wouldn't you?
Well, especially this year and next year, you want to secure those picks. When Tassie come in,
Yeah.
it's just over for anyone who's trying to be a shitty team that's tanking because they'll come in and clean up all the draft picks.
It's going to be a competitive season that year.
Yeah,
No point
I
in
mean, it's going to be a
tanking.
great ethical tank season next year.
Against Tassie.
No, just to make sure you get the number 1 pick again next year before Tassie come in and take
Yeah.
them all. So you want to really, really tank hard next
Can
year.
Richmond survive another tank?
Oh, don't get me started on them. Tank ran over them. They're trying to tank, but the tank's actually on top of them.
It was Tiananmen Square, except the tanks kept going.
So, I mean, I guess like nothing changes about Freo in my mind. It's just still very much their premiership to lose. I know they're on different time zones here, but it's still a Wharfie time. Everyone's on that time zone. You know what I mean? Everyone definitely is on Wharfie time.
I was so ready for them to lose. I would have wore a port gear today.
Nah, they're just gonna be in the grand final, and that's inevitable. It's gonna happen. This is happening for them.
Something's happened behind the scenes.
Let them sort out. But when you're so good and everyone thinks that you have to blow everyone out, it's just not gonna happen every week. You're not just gonna go and destroy teams week after week after week. When you just have to do what you have to go to hard places and just sometimes grind it out, and that's enough.
Yep. You have that game where you just, travel interstate off not much rest. Let's just get the 4 points, get out, and then get back and recover. Don't get injured.
JL said after the game that he is fine with how it's going. He would love if they stopped giving other teams 5-goal head starts. He said that's something we need to figure out here. So they're winning by 5 goals, but they're also starting with a negative handicap of 5 goals.
Maybe they play better when they do that, when their back's against the wall. Same with Port.
Well, it shows they only need a half to beat teams.
It's kind of confusing because I remember at the start of the year when they were still winning, like they'd have these big leads and then drop them, and now it's like just completely
mature. Balls have dropped. They're just mature. I think Freo fans are so happy. They can't wait for the minor premiership merch to drop.
Because their players have pubes now?
Known for that. I don't know if there'd be a merch line, but just because we're talking minor premiership DVDs, the box set.
Yeah, well, they were giving out. We made a final last week.
Yeah,
last
they
year.
love just random merch.
We need
DVDs.
We need DDF Freo merch.
Maybe we'll do some DDF minor premiership merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon DVDs. I reckon that's the play.
We'll give fake DVD covers, tees, hats. Just get excited.
No, we actually film and produce something and then put it on the DVD.
Imagine that.
Exclusively.
We'll do a merch where it's us on a DVD and you have to figure out what it is. And then you buy it and it's just us.
Yeah. So Flag Mantle's all the way back.
It is.
It was here like 3 years ago, but now it's all the way back.
Yeah. Yep. They have 7 come from behind wins this season. Also undefeated with Mason Cox in the team, 11 and zip.
0-2 with Darcy.
Yeah. So Darcy won't play again for him.
Mason Cox is way more important than Darcy, I think.
Mason Cox is so good in this team because he just plays a role. I also love about Mason Cox when he just does the most basic skill thing ever, but then struts.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he could take just a basic mark or he took a contested mark and he'll strut like he's done a huge hanger. I think it's awesome.
Took it in the goal square or just next to the goal square, had an easy poke through, and he was like, his parents were there, he was so excited to kick a goal in front of him and just completely missed it. And that was right after a strut.
Yeah.
He looked like an absolute wanker.
His dad started pissing himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best at strutting. I love it. You just see, like, he'll take a mark. Because he's so much bigger than everyone. He'll just take a mark in a pack and then just strut.
Yeah. It's good that he can have a laugh at himself as well. He was like, all right, I'm the douchebag here. Like,
Yeah, I've missed from 10
missed
meters
that.
out, and my family have flown halfway around the world to see me miss that. And my 150th. 150 is a lot of games for him.
Good on him. I actually really love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, there's a graphic going around on the weekend talking about who has the biggest cocks in the league. As in which players whose last name is Cox and have played for
Nahas?
teams. So, there's Doug Cox, Shannon Cox, Adrian Cox, Dean Cox, Shannon Cox again, Mason Cox, Brennan Cox, and Nick Cox. And on average, Fremantle have the biggest Cox at 195 centimetres.
And Dean?
Dean was a West Coast Cox.
Yeah. I mean, but how...
On average, though.
How big's Dean?
200.
Yeah, okay.
But then Mason's whatever he is, 4,000.
So Freo's got the biggest Cox.
Yes. So that
Huge.
was a stat that I
So
saw
it's a
as well.
WA thing.
WA things they enjoy it.
Some in the water.
Bigger cocks in WA.
Yep. Well, statistically, yes, that is true. So they're a fun team. They're fun, and they can also now just beat teams in different kinds of ways. So I think their biggest opponent going forward is just expectation
Yep.
that we put on them. Next game, which we did, we were part of this game. North 76, D's 92. Now we did leave in the last 10 minutes of this game to go to the ground.
So we won't cover that bit.
No, but they kicked a lot of junk time goals here, which made that scoreline better. Ash,
Yeah,
thoughts?
North came
I
all the
saw
way back.
people in the comments were trying to like troll you, like North are coming back. North are going to win.
No, they
And
weren't.
they were trying to say that
Yeah.
in the chat.
No, we didn't even have chat eyes in the chat at all. Ash, you're the D's guy. What do we think?
Good game. I was a bit nervous in the first half. That's why I wasn't messaging the group chat until later on. But no, North did what they have done a lot this year and started really well. And I was pretty worried. Like I thought, we're 25 points down. I was like, they're just like taking away the ball from us completely. We're not transitioning the way we normally do. And then eventually that momentum started to shift. And yeah, I think once we were in front by 2 or 3 goals, I was like, they're not going to come back. After
Yeah.
that.
It didn't take much to break him or just to put some distance on him.
Yeah.
And that
then-
felt like that. They just kept him at arm's length the whole time.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then in the end they got a few goals back, but I think we just put the cue in the rack once we knew we had
Yeah.
won.
Well,
It
North,
felt like that.
North Melbourne actually like dominated the actual play. More of the footy, more forward entries, more running, still lost, like which will sting. But the reason's dead simple. They couldn't put through the big sticks to save themselves. Like they were just wasting it after every entry. And then you guys just came and did that thing where you just have fun with it and just absolutely dominate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it had massive trap game vibes going into it because you're no good under a roof. Obviously, you weren't at the G, 3-15.
Yeah, I mean, we were 13-14 and they were 11-10. So, like, there was a lot of chances we missed too. I think had we have been a bit better in goal ourselves, we probably would have had a bigger scoreline, but...
Yeah, first quarter was a scare, but that was good. The worst thing this could have been was you blow them out and wasn't a good game. At least it was close here. The first quarter was a scare, and they played some great football in the first.
Charlie Spargo dominated that first.
DJ Shitboy had a good game. Now, everyone knows. Jack Higgins said that.
He knows it.
He knows that.
I don't reckon he knows.
I think he does. I reckon he tried to lead us into it. So for those who didn't see on the live watch along, we had Jack Higgins on. Just awesome. Just rattled like everything he did.
Was he the man of the match for this game?
Yeah, he was great.
Cool.
He was awesome. He said he doesn't like football, he doesn't watch football, he doesn't care about drafts or anything. He don't care. He even said he's bad at football. He's not really good at anything.
He reckons he's slow, unathletic.
But he came on and said, "Oh, DJ's having a good first quarter." He knows. It's going around that Charlie Spargo has his shit in his pants being a DJ.
Or maybe he listens to the pod.
Were you calling him Nappy Boy?
Yeah, because I couldn't say shit on the stream.
T-Pain.
Oh.
Wait,
So there we go.
Is it
Joey was
shit?
saying ship boy.
I thought it was ship, like a boat.
What? He doesn't pull out ships.
Ship boy. DJ ship boy.
DJ Shitboy.
No, I'm just doing that to save myself because I kept saying shit boy and it sounds like shit.
Yeah, legal told us about that. But he was good. They also got a photo after the game. Saw that?
Higgins.
No,
Oh,
Shitboy.
Yep.
With the
with-
D's player.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
premiership player.
He
I
literally-
love
Yeah, a
him.
bit of respect.
From Albury, Wodonga.
Good country kid.
Good friends of my cousins.
First quarter was definitely his best. Only really finished with like 9.
Yeah, I
think.
did see the stat sheets after, but first quarter he was on fire. He was everywhere.
What did he finish?
No, I think actually 9.
Doesn't matter.
No,
Doesn't
11.
matter. Good
11
effort
to
though.
2.
Good effort. Good revenge
we
game
were
for
really
him.
on him, and then it got to like the third quarter. We're like, he got another touch. We're like, how good has he been? And then I quickly realised, not that good.
It was a good revenge quarter,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is great. Also, Disco Turner and CJ went down. Do we know what CJ did?
Looked like his calf.
Yeah, he popped
Just
straight away.
Definitely pops.
Yeah, and then Turner went down with a rib. So had no one really down back to defend after that when that happened. Both those two.
Turner probably needs a rest. He's had a few knocks here and there. He's had a few actually games he's missed this season. But apart from the games he's missed, he's been pretty amazing like all year. So him being out is frustrating if that's a rib injury. But we'll have to take that serious this time for sure.
Yeah. You should get anyone with rib injuries. We know the history you've had with just willing him back out there.
No.
I think for sure you would have learned your lesson, unfortunately, with what happened with track, and now you should show some respect
Well, I hope
to rib injuries.
everyone's texting him and stuff and not leaving him out of the group chat.
True, because he will leave the club.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He will leak the club.
Both.
Ash is taking this
Allegedly.
really personally.
He said leak. I didn't say leak.
No, mate, you told me to say. I
You
just
know
got a
what?
message.
About North, I know we had that this game was close. Watching it though at the same time, everything they do when it's not good football is so frustrating.
Their entry inside 50 is deplorable.
Well, that's it. They just find the same way to shoot themselves in the foot over and over again for 2 quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually, it's when they're 60 out, it's let's do the same thing again and again and again, where we just bomb it in so high. No wonder Larky can't get into games because he's contesting against everyone. So they'll do that, or they'll just get it's close to the 50 and find a turnover in the worst way possible, and then it's just a turnover that seems to be a goal for the other team over and over again.
It's
Well,
like
It was the same thing.
They kick it to that spot in the ground where it's so easy for teams to just rebound and slingshot.
Yeah.
Like that inside 50 to the top of the 50 in the middle of the ground is not the move.
Yeah, they're playing like they do when they're at half back, when they go to the middle. So it works well at half back, and then they think when they're at half forward, do the same thing. But there's more conscious effort from the opposing teams to just clog up that space, and that's why it turns over.
I don't know why they don't put Colby McKercher down half back and just leave him there. He's definitely their best user of the footy off half back.
They're going to find him a spot. I feel like he could be so much better with the way he
Does
uses
that mean
the ball.
Zerha would have to go back to forward line? That means Griffin Logue has to go in the back line.
They move Caleb Daniel and McKercher all the time, like half forward, half back, and it just doesn't work.
They're so close to being out of the rebuild. So
Yeah,
close.
a few pieces away, I reckon.
We've ticked off effort.
I don't think it is. I think they have the team that can
Yeah,
play finals. It's frustrating that they're not a top 10. They should be. You look at Collingwood's list. I know they've got Daicos and they've got a few other stars, but I reckon North have a way better list than Collingwood do.
They're not far. I know they haven't beat anyone above them.
Yeah.
I think Carlton was the only team they've beat really above them, and Carlton 12th. They beat them when they were horrible. And everyone's going, Clarko's not the guy. I think they're so close. They just need to figure out a few things.
Do you think
It's not as-
Clarko?
North Melbourne fans hate Luke McDonald and Aiden Core. You know how there's Duggan
Duggan.
for West Coast? They hate Luke McDonald. They
Yeah.
reckon he's the worst shin bone in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always see posts about
Luke
they blame Luke McDonald for the past 20 years.
So now we have to defend him.
It's too much.
We have to defend him like we defend Duggan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to get around him hard.
Yep.
Yeah. They're close. I mean, once Tristan Cherry works out how to jump, he had negative vertical leap in this game when he fell over in the goal square.
He needs to do some plyometrics in the off-season.
He just can't. So now they're not even trying to make him jump in the middle now.
No.
He was in there for a few, but it's Trembath who goes in. Trembath got so high, he actually cut open Cozzy.
Yeah, he did.
His mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, made Cozzy the Joker for a bit. That looked bad as
That's
well.
crazy how high he's jumped. He's jumped so high that it's hit Cozzy's face.
Jumped so
He
high.
looked so cool with the crossband.
Yeah,
over
it was
his face
cool.
as well.
Yeah.
And then dominate
I might
after
start
that.
running that.
That was very cool. Yeah, same.
Yeah, let's have one next week.
Yeah, we should get some studs to our face and just run it.
Yeah.
We look so tough. But yeah, he needs to. Also, I think he had no idea that the Shepherd still exists in the game.
Who?
Cherry. When Max Heath lays a Shepherd on him and he lost his mind. Thought he was like the biggest thug act ever.
Yeah, he not to have a go at Cherry, but like he does.
You can.
He whines a lot in the ruck about decisions and stuff.
Whoa. Respectfully, with all due respect, he
will
whines a
drink
lot.
your blood, man. So be careful.
Yeah. He actually will. We've seen he does wipe blood on
Yeah.
people, so you're going to get so much blood
And
in
then
your
he
face.
sucks blood out of steaks
He does.
before he meal preps.
Yeah. He's a big vampire, that guy.
Yeah.
Just latching on the necks at quarter time
Not
so they
mean
get more
any harm,
energy.
then.
Yeah, he needs to just calm down. And then Gordon had to get in the middle of him and say, hey, boys, we're all friends here. We're all ruckmen.
Oh, that
Okay?
photo was
We're all
so
trying our
funny.
best.
Part of the fraternity.
We're all trying our best here. Like, let's just figure it out. I'm still the best out of all of us.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that in all of this as well.
Photo was so good.
So Clark got figured out. He's got next season to figure it out. Sheasel deserves better at the moment. He's having a hell of a year. Had 33 again here in this one. So you
Should
just
he
got
be the
to.
captain?
Such a great leader. Did you see his pre-game speech a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I did.
Like elite. Or you don't reckon?
Maybe I saw a different one.
What one did you see?
I saw one where it wasn't inspiring. He was like, bleed for this Guernsey, and then walked out. Maybe it was a different
maybe
one.
we saw the same one. Maybe we have different interpretations of what's good.
Can I also, I think the best thing I saw in this game actually was we now have a cheer squad Roo-off.
Nah.
Did you see Melbourne's Roo?
Yeah, Melbourne's Roo.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. So we got a discussion. Which is the better Roo?
It's pretty elite.
It's way better than the Norway one.
So obviously trying to take Norway's Roo.
Yeah.
And now they're doing Roo for Van Rooyen.
Well, what's better than that? I like the McDonald's Kanga.
Well, that's the one. That's the thing we're going to discuss now. Is that the best Roo or is this the best Roo?
Kanga.
Roo.
Roo. Kangaroos. I like that one better.
I think what we've learned from this game is that
Yeah.
both teams love Roos.
Yeah.
I think
And North love McDonald's.
If I'm taking a cheer squad for the Roo off, I'm probably taking North Melbourne.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the Americans of chanting we are.
It was very USA at World Cup chanting. Roo!
That USA World Cup song is actually terrible, though. What was it again? The US, the
believe.
US.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that
not good.
We are fighting. We are
Also,
fighting.
Ash making the hype reel for the Melbourne and Roos game for this and fully making it a Cozzy hype
So
reel.
biased.
It was literally just Melbourne Demons.
I didn't get the brief. They just said make a cool edit for the Melbourne North game.
And then Cozzy messaged him before the game. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
ready,
like,
man.
we
That
on
was
board.
sick.
That is pretty mad. Was that on the Punt Road post?
The AFL put that out.
AFL
I did
made
do
that
another
AFL.
one.
Did he
I
message
did-
It worked. He had 29 and 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he replied. He's like, "We on, bruh," and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
You fight
He
him
was
up.
on.
So
Yeah.
that's the key. You should send him personal hype reels every game.
I'll do it every game, happily.
You need to do it on Punt Road Post. Make one every game until they win the flag.
Easy.
Jeez, you'd love it.
Love doing that.
You did another one last night, which was really cool.
Yeah, everyone go like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jonesy's big. Jonesy loves my Insta.
Nathan Jones?
Yeah, I
he
always speak
does.
to him about D's.
Did he
Early
really?
in the year, he was like, I was like, put a reel out, and he's like, don't get too carried away. But now he's getting around it.
So too late, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fine.
You guys are
Is
playing.
Is he messaging Punt Road post or you personally?
Punt Road.
Oh,
That's still mad.
that's pretty big.
Yeah,
That is so cool.
Let's get around him. I love one thing you're doing really well around the football, and just it's called shape. I love shape so much. So shape is when a ball goes into your back line and say Lever spoils it and it hits the ground, and the shape to get a ground ball, give a handball back, and then get a handball received to exit that back line. You guys do
called
shape
shape.
so well. Just shape around the football.
Yeah.
Because normally what North will do going
I know what you're
forward.
saying, yeah. It gets to the ground and you
Gets to the
like
ground, you have
Carlton
someone
falls
getting
to
it, you give it back to someone at the back of the contest because they haven't been sucked into it, and then you've got a runner who's ready to exit and release.
Yeah.
You do shape so well. Shape is awesome.
Is that called shape? Like, do coaches call it shape?
Shape. Shape around anything. And you can do it anywhere.
Shape
Forward
around the
line
contest.
shape, for going kicking the forward line. Forward's guy, if it comes down, you have a forward crumbing, then people in the exit ready to have a shot and goal or give back to. You guys shape better than anyone else.
I'm glad I have a word to sort of describe what that is because like I always see Bowie and Folstrup
Getting in
and
shape.
Lever, like they're all moving the ball so well quickly out of the back line. Like
Yeah,
I never knew what
because
that
they have
was.
great shape. And I love shape so much.
What's
Something
your
that
favourite
just-
shape?
Honestly, Melbourne shape. It
Really?
gets me off. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Matt Stevic, also great redemption game.
Yeah, he dominated.
What up, Matt? He is the Gary Ablett Jr. of the umpiring fraternity. Didn't fuck anything up.
Yeah.
So what on to Matt?
He just
Great
did-
redemption game.
Shinbone and Sam will disagree.
He just didn't use his whistle at all. So.
Yeah, no, he did the opposite by not calling anything, which is sometimes a good thing. I've said to the umpires. If you're not really sure, don't use the whistle.
Shinbone, I thought he was the worst umpire of all time.
Shimon Sam's not here because he's so heated about what happened on the weekend. And the live watch along, I couldn't focus on the game because he was swearing under his breath about some of Matt's decisions.
I saw a cut that KO posted, and it's like you guys pissing yourself, and then it just cuts to Sam watching the game so serious.
Yeah, he's
what?
filthy.
Why did they put him in that?
Dylan Alexander just stitching Sam up.
He's filthy with it. Also, found another guy. Like, you just keep finding guys who step up. Jefferson, kick 4.
Yep.
I remember a few weeks ago,
That
he was
was
like,
awesome.
who? When Jefferson got named? Do you remember that?
Never
He is
said
joking,
that,
he
mate.
loves
I've
him.
always been on Jefferson.
He loves him. Yeah, I mean, this is what a great season, Ash. No one thought this was possible. I mean, Gorney did at the start of the year when he said it, but I think he was joking when he said they
Yeah.
could play final. He was definitely joking.
He was taking the piss.
He didn't believe it, but he's been great. He'll get to 300 games. He played 250 games 2 months ago, and he was like, this is my last milestone. He'll play 300.
He better.
Didn't we talk about this? It's like another 5 years.
Yeah, we did.
Another 5 years.
You reckon he's going to do it?
No, it's not. It's like
like-
3 years away.
No, it's like 2.
He's at 270
What's he on
something,
now?
267.
Is he?
I don't know, something like that.
Well, how many
270
games will he play after the grand final?
He has another 2 years in him at least. So he'll get there. He'll get there for sure.
Tell you another guy I like, Tom Sparrow. He's going like under the radar.
He
no,
better
one's,
not
no one's
leave.
like talking about him.
Port want to get him.
Oh, really?
He's been great.
Yeah. Hey, oh,
Is he an Adelaide boy?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, you got to bag a game on
So you get
Friday.
butters for Sparrow.
You get Geelong Friday. That's a big game.
Would Port? Yeah, that is a massive game. I won't be going.
Why not?
Sydney.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, that's a huge game, and they've got Manor and Holmes out. So, but we'll have Turner out, so we'll never know.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, well done. You're doing some big things.
Go game D's.
Well done. We obviously let's go to this game. Pies 90, Blues 69.
Huge.
We've had the guy who is central to everything we do here, or we're going into this game. The bet, Daicos and me. We had the great guy come in this morning. Here's our chat with him from early this morning. Who better to talk about this game than the guy who was just in the middle of all of it, the guy who we had a bet against, and he joins us again. And Nick Daicos, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. Now, speaking before he came in, not a big podcast guy. We've got you twice. A lot of people would be envious. We are very lucky and grateful that you're here. Is a little bit of that you just feeling super bad for what you've done to me this year?
There is a little bit of that.
Yep.
I did hear you were quite upset after the game, so we organised to come in this morning and cheer you up for the week.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate you. Well, excitingly as well with all this YouTube channel starting up.
Yeah, exactly. I've been
That's
working
big.
on it for many weeks, and then we sort of spoke about our little wager that we could do, and I thought Collingwood Carlton, what better way to kick it off than the week than the lead up, and had a photo shoot with Cripper early in the week. Obviously the wager, so there's a few little things in there that I thought the fans might want to see, and it was good to capture it.
We can't wait. Yeah, behind the scenes, obviously with Sammy here, the great man who's been behind the scenes. They come out this week, do we think?
Yeah, hopefully if Sammy can cut
Sammy's
it up
like, no shit.
in time. We're putting the heat on him. But,
Yeah, he'll turn it around.
hope
I'll get
so.
tonight.
Yeah.
He'll turn it around.
The earlier the better.
He's like, no,
Yeah.
stop.
So with your photo shoot on Cripper, he just brought the wrong shorts, didn't he?
Did
He had white shorts on.
Yeah, right. So there was a bit of a
There's
clash.
a big thing. It's like there's a clash. No one
Yeah,
ever knows
yeah.
who. So he just definitely just bought the wrong shorts.
Yeah.
Did he
on game
also
day.
just say you're Italian and not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He did
What'd he
say I was
say?
Italian. He said I was Italian.
And you
And
said
then
I'm
like,
not.
no, I'm not Italian. He's like, oh, well, you're tanned. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, close enough.
close, yeah.
Close enough. Close enough. Yeah. Well, so now we've done. I have to sit in the cheer squad as well, which you'll. Man, they are passionate. The cheer squad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They're really an exciting bunch of individuals.
They are. You would have seen that firsthand the other night against the Blues, our home game. And then I think, do you know if the Cats is our home game?
Moff or no? Moff's the Pies guy. No. We don't know. Because you also do the march over, which I might be part of.
Yes.
Can you quickly check?
Damn.
So we need to organise that. But that'll be good.
It will be good. It'll be good. We'd love to have you be the intern here.
Home
it's
game.
what? Oh, awesome.
Is that Thursday night?
perfect.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Thursday.
Thursday. Oh my God. So I'll sit
Prime
there.
time.
So the funniest thing will be that when
That's
you
so
when you
shit.
walk out or you run through the banner, then you come back around and do your warm up in front of the cheer squad.
Yeah.
I'll be dead center. Like you cannot make eye contact with me.
If I'm playing full forward, I don't want to hear any abuse from
I
behind
can't
either.
even like sledge from the cheer squad as well because it's just surrounded by an army of your
you'll-
people.
Yeah, you'll be
The
in
only thing
trouble.
they'll do is just turn him on as well, though. Like he'll just be locked in even more.
Well, that's the thing, Joe. I've learnt now for anyone out there, betting against you like we have now is the worst thing that you can possibly do. So this has been fun for me, having the tattoo and now going to the cheer squad.
I must say, this was probably the most nervous I'd been
Oh.
in terms of I was like, I think the time's up. We've beaten the Blues, I think 5 or 6 times in a row.
Yeah,
And I'm like, we did the wager. I'm like,
it's done.
it's got to turn at some point, but fortunately one more win for us.
I was just saying, just on that, have you never lost to Carlton?
No, I've once.
Oh, you have once. Someone said you'd never lost. I was like, that's a crazy stat in itself.
No,
was it early?
once.
that would be an all-time stat if you continued that.
Yeah.
Yeah, end of 23.
Okay.
Big Charles kicked about 6 goals and
And
the
got ya.
Blues got the
Oh,
job
that'll
done.
do it.
Okay, that seems like a long time ago. But on that, like Flyers never lost to Carlton.
No, well,
He's 6-0.
no, he was my coach in 23.
Yeah, okay, he has.
Where are you pulling his stats from?
So I don't know.
Who's
It's
feeding
early,
this?
no idea. But you've won the last.
We've lost one.
lost one. So you've won the last 5 against him.
Yeah. So I remember
Which
when
is-
he came in, he put on the whiteboard. It was the first time we played him in 22, and he put on 128 wins to 128 wins.
Yeah.
And like we need to get ahead of him in the ledger.
You said in
and-
2022.
yeah.
Wow, it's an
And
early
then-
seed to plan.
Yeah.
He put it up after the game. We're 137, I believe, now to 129. So we've skipped ahead a little bit.
What? So he takes this super seriously.
I wouldn't say super seriously. I think he just he was a little bit competitive with Vossi, I reckon, like
Yeah.
his old teammate, and then obviously us with the Blues were competitive. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you guys played obviously really well. We don't have a coach, so it's a bit unfair. But we're still working things out as a team. We're still trying to work out what's going on. Obviously, Harry went down, but you guys play well. Like your forward line is just it looks. When I was watching the game, I go, that looks just like a bunch of guys who are just making it work.
Yeah.
But it's a good bunch of guys who are just making it work. Like McStay and Membry just turned to prime Buddy and Ruffy. Like they're making it work up there, which is awesome.
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
Skunker, Timmy Membry, he's been unbelievable, in particular the last few weeks. He's kicking bags of 3 each week, takes a good defender. Dan McStay's the same. And then Charlie West came in, who was awesome aerially. I think he had 4 contested marks, so he'll definitely be a player in the future. Angus Anderson was playing out of full forward, which
Big
he
angry.
was loving, and he had a good last quarter.
Is he actually angry?
Yeah, he's an angry man.
Oh,
Is he?
Nah. He's not with us, but when he gets on the field, he's one of those blokes that just, you probably steer clear of if you're an opposition player.
You're right.
He hits hard.
Yeah.
Good fella.
And
Yeah, no.
Ed Allen's another guy who's just come out of nowhere. Like, he's been around for a bit, but he's just takes out the best player straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a gun. Such a good a player for us. He's sort of got like, it's not a tag, but he plays a head-to-head.
Like a run with sort of role,
run
yeah.
with. But then tries to exploit them the other way. Because I don't know if you've seen his wheels, but
Has he got wheels?
no one can catch him.
Really?
He's honestly Cozzy
Quick.
like, but he's like 195 centimeters.
I would not
like,
have picked that at
Wow.
all.
So
Is he
quick.
quicker than Bo?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Ed Allen is?
Yeah.
Has he had you at training? Like, as you know, he do,
Nah,
black
I don't
first
think
white
so.
team?
Nah.
Hasn't gone to you?
Nah.
I was going to say,
He's
well,
like, mate,
great
I'm Nick
practice.
Daicos. No one gets me.
Nah, Ned Long has a few times, but not
Yeah.
not Ed.
Yeah.
But Ed's only been doing it recently, so I might get him at one of the
Do you ever
trainings
notice,
soon.
like, obviously, like the best game plan I think for Collingwood right now is just to sit on you. Do you go, okay, there's just someone on me now, or someone to do my thing again? Like, this is just a thing now. I know if someone will come sit on me, but it's just not going to matter. I'll go to a different spot, half back, or maybe go forward. Like, you've clearly worked out if someone does go to you, I'll find a way around it.
Yeah. I feel like dependent upon who you're playing, you generally know who it might be that might go to
Yep.
you and where to exploit them. And sometimes it's a role change. Sometimes it's just beating them around the ball, trying to get another player free. We've also got Geordie, who teams just don't pay any attention to. And he's an absolute weapon, especially when he's up and going. Pendle's the same. Josh and Dan Houston off half back. So I feel like we've got a lot of weapons that if teams are going to focus so much on one of us, then a lot of them get out. And we probably saw that the other night with Dan playing so well too.
Oh, we saw it, mate. I saw it big time. Don't worry about that. I was up there. I was watching it unfold.
The cheer squad let you know the whole time too. I saw a
Man.
couple of birds coming back your way.
Yeah, I'll
I
go
found out
finger
quickly-
lock,
I found
yeah.
out quickly. We were right above them, so they'll
I'm one of
turn
them
around every
soon.
time.
Yeah, I'm one of them soon. Just on Pendles, so you've got the YouTube channel, which we can't wait to see. I think Pendles has started the social media stuff. Have you seen his stuff?
Yeah, if you were the boys, give it to him around the club. mainly, I don't know if you've noticed, he wears those meta glasses.
Yeah,
all the
for his
time.
And
coffee.
he's just sniffing the whole time, and coughing and
Yeah, we
spluttering.
thought he had the flu at some stage.
Yeah, and we're like, Dip, like, come on, man. Like, you got to filter that shit. Like,
What he'll do is he'll post a TikTok, and sometimes, like, I get it a little bit, but it'll just automatically pick a song for you.
Yeah, right.
So he'll do his video, but not realize that TikTok has picked a song for him, and it just plays a song over his audio.
it's good value, though. It's good entertainment.
It's
for them.
so
Is,
funny.
is he leaning more into that, like, sort of like Facebook mum role where, you know, he's like not that good at social media?
Nah, a little bit. But I think he honestly doesn't really care too. So that's probably the funny part. He works people up online, and everyone's like, "What the hell is Scott Pendlebury doing?" But he sort of leans into that. I think he loves that narrative.
I think he leans right into it.
Yeah,
He knows
he's,
now what he's doing.
He's good value. He's
He'll
a
like
good laugh.
upload a photo. He has like the screenshot of like AFL like have taken the photo. Like he screenshot it off
Rips it
Facebook
from
or
it straight
something.
away.
Yeah, he like puts it in his dump.
Hey, that's so good. Hey, mate, we know you obviously got a big week coming up. Adelaide Thursday, short turnaround,
Yeah.
real light week. On the
Yeah,
track.
real light week. So today will be more review, recovery. Tomorrow will be light training, and then we fly over Wednesday. So big
Yeah.
game. They're flying at the moment. So
They're doing some things. Yeah, they're coming good. They're doing that reversal they did last year. They really peaked early. I feel like they've picked the time now to come good. But still, you guys, I just saw now you're above Geelong. Like, this is a spot where we're thinking maybe wild card, but now you're like in it deep.
Yeah.
Thinking more maybe than wild
yeah,
card.
yeah, feeling good.
That's
We've got a tough run home, so we're gonna have to win a few of the next games to get over the line. But we've put ourselves in a good spot now, which is nice.
Yeah.
Didn't have September off.
Yeah, no, you don't want September off. Don't take September off. Last one as well, obviously, there'll be a lot of talk. I know you don't think about this and you won't even want to talk about it, but there has to be a point in the season where you go, maybe I should start thinking about some speeches. Now, you're more off the cuff kind of guy, or
Yeah.
do you have to have like dot points ready to go?
Nah, I'm off the cuff.
Yes.
I'm definitely off the cuff. So look out if anything does occur.
Could be anything.
But, it could be anything. But I have been off the cuff. Every year I've been in contention for an award.
Always off the cuff.
Always. I'm just always like,
that.
oh, you know what? If I'm up there, I want to speak from the heart.
Good.
And if I don't say something, that's probably because I'm not feeling it at the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with anything like that, I've got Josh's best man speech that I'm doing at the end of year 2. Which
Oh, yeah. Where's
I'm
he getting
trying
married?
to gear up for New South Wales.
Huge. Oh, so that's off the cuff as well?
That's off the cuff as well, I think.
That's huge.
Loose, I like that. Just go with the flow kind of guy.
Yeah, go with the flow.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Well, with the old man as well, we were with him going to the game. Your old man's the funniest person in the world. So,
he really
so
is.
on the stream, for those who don't saw, we got in the back seat with him, set it up to get in the back seat with him and go to the game together. Not great with seatbelts. Joey had to hold his seatbelt across his chest the whole way. But the car noise for seatbelt was going off. But he is just a passionate guy who loves you guys a lot, obviously, your dad. But was trying to really sell to us that he cheers just as hard for you guys as he does for Collingwood. And we're like, you're allowed to cheer for your son.
I know. That's always his thing. He always wants to tell people, which is genuine. Like, he just loves Collingwood winning. But we're like, Dad, you can cheer for us too. Like, that's fine. I don't think anyone really cares.
It was great. Well, he said that he told you guys that he had to kind of simmer it down a bit.
Yeah. It was after 24 when I kicked the goal late, and I think he was smacking on the box next to him, like going bananas. I'm like, Dad, what's going on? He's like, mate, they were Carlton fans and they were giving it to me all game. I'm like, oh, fair enough then.
That's so good. And also, he said he almost invited Zac Efron to his box. Do you hear about that?
Yeah. So I think
cool.
that was meant to happen, and then I believe Zach was away recently. He got sick and then couldn't make it. But
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, would have been cool.
Mate, we're so pumped about what you're doing as a team, what you're doing as an individual. All these things will fall into place as they do in the back end of the season. But you're a star, mate. Keep doing your thing, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds, mate. Nick Daicos, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for having me, lads.
Great man.
What a legend.
Great man. I'm glad. It's so funny that he doesn't do any podcasts, but just comes and talks to us like he's our friend. See, now look at him like it's not even Nick Daicos, it's just a guy that we can hang out with and talk to.
And didn't realise I had parked him in.
He was filled
So
with that. He leant on the horn for 30 seconds.
No, he did it. I realised after like 2 minutes, and I went out there and I was like, I'm so sorry. And he goes, nah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. He's just such a respectful guy. So, like,
I'm so
has
flat.
no ego at all. And
No.
he's probably going to go down as the best AFL player of all time.
I'm willing to go out there early on that one and call it.
That's a massive call that we just said.
It's so big. But I think we're just excited he came in here.
Yeah,
I'm happy to go with it though. And what's the worst? I made a call on something that could potentially happen. And
Yeah,
looks like
what
it will
we get
happen.
called Skip Bayless.
Yeah, please. But this is not a rivalry anymore. This between us. They've won the last 6 against us. Like they just beat us every time. They've won the last 14 out of 16 against us.
That is insane.
It's
So
ridiculous.
And Daicos has never lost to Carlton.
No, he has early.
reckon
Oh,
the
no,
rivalry-
Craig McRae hasn't lost to Carlton.
Yeah, I just want to beat them so badly.
Who do you reckon you're a better rivalry with? Like, who's your actual rival now? Now that one's
Mate, honestly, the latter.
Probably.
Or Vossi, still.
What about Geelong? You actually beat them.
No, we own them, so that's fine. We own
probably you
Geelong.
and Tigers.
Our biggest rival is expectations and the ladder and and whoever coaches us. We will find a way to eat ourselves alive.
So you hate Josh Fraser now?
I'm starting to question if it's an inside job.
Maybe he doesn't want the heat on him having to coach, so he's like, all right, boys, let's lose a couple.
Sugar's worn off. Now we're coming down.
Do you reckon he's going to be like, hey, actually, I'll take the job now? And they'll be like, nah.
Nah, we're good. It's actually good he didn't apply for it.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's
I haven't texted him in 2 weeks. But when we do win, like we beat the Gold Coast this week, I will definitely text him again saying I've always believed in you.
How many are you going to beat the Gold Coast by?
Well, that's it. That's
You do not
the
wanna
talk
lose
for
this
them.
one.
Yeah, we won't lose them, mate.
They've lost
They're
8
arse.
in a row.
They stink. They're so bad. But this is not like this is just. I'm so flat. I'm filthy, obviously, with the bet and losing that. But I'm just like, I don't know how we're ever able to get 7 in a row is now more amazing with this team.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many. You looked at. I was watching this game, going, there's just so many holes in this that are so obvious. Jacob Williams doesn't play.
Who'd you play?
Swiss cheese down back. Then you go, oh, well, the ruck's obviously a big one. So Pitto's injured, but we need to replace him because getting on and he can't be strength forever. So that's another one there. The forward line is just Harry Mackay gets injured and everyone thought he was faking it. Him out of the forward line is so clearly we need someone to kick to because Brodie Kemp cannot kick a goal. Every time he has a set shot on goal, gonna miss.
Yeah.
Gonna miss. Always misses the important ones in good times that aren't even hard shots. Paddy Cribb's the same thing. They will find a way to miss the goal. Even though Cribber kicked 2 here, just when there was time to kick a goal, they'll do the opposite and they'll find a way to miss it. So that's all the problems there. And then the biggest one with the team is obviously we don't have a coach. So it's just we need to find coverage for all those things and find a guy who can come in and fill those gaps and inspire them to go again.
So what was the final score? It was 90-69.
Yes.
You'd feel like Carlton would be scratching their heads about losing that one because they won everything out of the middle. Like their big game players like actually racked up so much possession and dominated, but just couldn't capitalise forward. And that probably goes to show that Harry Mackay was actually really important. And when he goes out, you guys probably couldn't do anything up forward. And you have to rely on Brodie Kemp.
You
Yep.
just don't have a forward line.
We don't have a
I would say
forward
your
line.
forward line is worse than
But
Collingwood's.
neither of them, they make it work.
I reckon your forward line's worse than Collingwood's.
You didn't have a single contested mark in your forward line all game.
That's the way we drew it up. It's just like, I don't know. It's just go, okay, we have some good pieces, but it's like just nothing works up forward. Harry Dean is a first-year player. You can't expect him to do everything down there. So it's just not, I'm not feeling as bad as I did to start the season, but I've definitely given up on wildcard weekend, and that's a personal thing. I wanted to let myself down before they let me down.
I think you've still got a shot at it.
You still,
We do. I know we do.
You're
But
tied for
personally,
the 10th.
personally, I'm now telling myself that it's not a chance. And if it does, it's just a bonus, like the 7-game win streak.
You know how they have like the memes about like it's like the cycle of the economy.
So back.
You're up like at the top. Now you're down in the
Yeah,
in the
I'm back to
trenches.
not believing this team.
Yeah.
But like, it's just been a long time since we've done anything really good. And it's just been a confusing long season. Everyone's confused. It was a season from hell. Then we got a 7-game win streak, and now we're back to 2 losses in a row. And you just go, oh, come on. It's been 31 years.
You just said it's been a long time since you've done anything good. You just came off a 7-game win streak.
But that was a sugar hit. We ate the whole bag of lollies.
Yeah.
It's a 7-game win streak.
Yeah, what have we done lately?
They were really cheap lollies.
Yeah, they were. They were really bad for your gums.
Yeah.
Who'd you lose to last week?
Past the use by.
We lost to... Who did we lose to last week?
Hawthorn.
in the
So
wet.
We played two.
Oh, that's right.
Played
That's
two very good sides.
You throw that game out because it's
Wet.
wet, and then you throw this game out because Harry Mackay got injured straight away.
Well, no, we're just...
can't
I don't
just
think
throw
we're just...
games
We're just
out.
not a good
Yeah,
football
mate,
team.
you throw them out.
We're just not a good football team. And now we're in a weird spot where we've actually won too many games, and now we're in the middle part of the ladder, which means we need to
You've
give up
committed.
more for Walker, but we've also missed out on the... We're in the worst spot of the ladder.
Yeah. You're
in
It
a
is
dead-
literally the worst
you're
one
in
to
a
be
dead
in.
spot.
Yeah.
You fully committed
make
for
the,
this season.
Unless you make the wild card, you're in a dead spot.
We're in Switzerland.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
What's wrong with Switzerland?
We're just in the middle.
Yeah,
Just in no man's... Like, we're not good enough for wild card, and probably won't make it, and we're not good enough to get good position in the draft, and now we have to get more things to get Walker. It's like, great, this is what an absolute nothing season. And we've wasted more years off of Mackay, Cripper, and Wiedering.
You had like 3 of the best players on the field as well, and then your forwards just went to smoko early and never came back.
At least Jaggers going to win the Rising Star. That's a win. That conversation's over.
Dersma?
Please.
He hasn't been nominated, I don't think. Has he?
Dersma hasn't.
Has he?
Definitely would be nominated.
Surely.
He's got to win it. Sorry.
It's over. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just all, but it's not all bad again, but I really don't want to sit in the cheer squad. But now I have to.
Magpie Man.
I'm going to go as Magpie Man. I'm going to hire as
Man.
Magpie Man. I'm going to wear so much costume and face paint.
Are you
You
leading
have to
the-
get a photo with Catman.
You gonna lead the walk?
Magpie Man.
Oh, man. You're going to have to sit next to Catman.
No, it'd be in the
Or go
Collingwood
collab
one.
with him.
Who?
I am not doing that.
You're going to have to do
I'm
something
not
with
collabing with
Catman.
Catman. Not collabing with him. Not collabing with him. Not collabing with him. Not happening. Not happening.
What about a video of you both in the tree after?
Absolutely not.
What about him sitting in your lap?
No way. No way. There's no
That's
more.
what cats do, and you can
there's
pat him.
no more layers to the
You
bet.
pat-
You
your
actually
little
probably
cat.
be about the same height.
No,
as
there's
Catman.
there's no more layers to the bet.
Shave your teeth so you have fangs.
No, there's no more bets to the bet that I've already lost. You guys are going to have this. at all.
Birdman, Catman.
No, not happening. We're not combining.
Birdman.
There's
He can
no
chase
collab.
you. You could be sitting in a tree. He
Oh
can
my
be trying.
God, that is terrifying. Absolutely not. Not happening.
Oh.
Not happening.
You're gonna look cool as.
All right, we'll see if we can get it going. Call Collingwood after this moth.
Yeah,
Sort it out.
Magpie Man. If anyone's got good makeup and a costume, Dan's going as
You can
Magpie
dress as
Man.
a full bird.
I'll go in a full magpie costume.
Can you do a magpie noise?
That's what I do. Every time the kid go, I'm just going to scream like that.
No more of that.
Every time the kid go, every time Daicos touches it.
You sound like an injured bird.
Yeah, we need your magpie, man. Clipped. God.
We'll be after Catman gets a hold of you.
I will say, well done to Collingwood. Like, they're just tough. They're a tough team. They have injuries. They're old as shit. Now they have some young guys coming through, which look really good. They just keep finding a way to win. It helps that they have Nick Daicos in the team. Like, he just treats us like we're an Auskick team all the time. It's so disrespectful. Now that he's not here, I can say it.
Yeah.
It's so disrespectful. How dare he? How dare he treat us like that every time? What do you have, 36 in this game?
Yeah.
But they're in every game. In every game. And now they're above Geelong in the wild card, which is crazy. They have top 6 on the menu. It has to be Fly. He's the best at making average players look elite.
He has
With
the
the
best.
game plan.
I think he's got the best. He's the best at creating a system that any team can win with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like that. They didn't even use their slick ball movement that they usually do. It's just like relentless pressure, tackles everywhere, ruck dominance. Like they just had the wood over you. And like I want to say it was quite a boring game to watch because it was just like contest to contest, and they won it.
Yeah, they won everything that was important.
I
Yeah.
think Nick might have said. I don't know if he said this on the pod, but he said that if you have a system that just moves the ball so well through the ground, you can beat anyone, and it has nothing to do with your forward line. Like you can have an average forward line. He compared it to Melbourne in the way they move the ball.
Yeah.
And if you have the system around the ground to through your defense, through the midfield, your forward line will kick goals no matter what.
And they believe in it. So he's got this it's like a superpower, making your team believe that they can beat anyone. That is a genuine superpower, and he has that. Bo McCree also played a good game.
Yeah.
After lots of talk about his contract and his girlfriend saying that he has a nice penis. So good game for his bounce back.
Did you see on Forgotten Stars? I'm not sure if
No.
I talked about this. His dad
No.
commented on Annie Knight's Instagram saying how horny he is for her.
No, he didn't. No
You
way.
didn't see it?
No. What was the
He's
comment?
like, hey, Annie, I'm actually in Adelaide tonight. Like, I see you're here. I'm really horny for you. Or something.
Actually, put a screenshot of it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get it.
Bo's dad, eh? Wow.
Did you not see
I didn't
it?
see it at all.
Who's Annie Knight?
I'll get it.
I had to explain Annie Knight to you by keeping it in the pod. She's on OnlyFans. Okay, fair enough. Well done. Well done. Hey, I reckon, you know what, with all this talk about Collingwood being amazing, and congrats to them and me being in cheer squad, in another life, I'm definitely a Collingwood fan. If I was to come back, I'm definitely a Collingwood fan. I've got a Magpies tattoo on me. We're friends with Nick Daicos. We're friends with Peter Daicos. They give me way more than Carlton do. In another life, I'd come back as a Collingwood fan for sure. And now I'm sitting in the cheer squad.
Do you reckon you ever heel turn? You tried to at the start of the year.
Tell you what, maybe I actually am a Collingwood fan. Maybe I'm just confused. It's all like you just grow up, you're all confused. You don't know who you are.
You're all emo now.
Like I'm just confused about who I am, and it's just like maybe it's a phase, maybe it's not a phase. I don't know. Maybe I need to sit in the cheer squad and figure out who I am, and who knows what happens after the cheer. I might go in there and love it. I might go on Lions Den and go, "This is awesome. I love this team. Get the heels ready. We're turning."
Could happen.
That's on Carlton for putting me in that position.
Yeah.
You put it on Carlton last time you threatened to leave them, and you said acknowledge me on Instagram or sack Vossi. They've done both.
We need to get on a flight together again.
What else do you need?
Hopefully they find Sydney.
They've done. I mean, Carlton have done a lot of things to hurt us lately. Obviously, with the Luke Sayers thing that's still going. And then,
What, that's affected you, has it?
mate, when you see your CEO's penis, yes.
Alleged.
They sprayed me before.
A CEO, sorry, your president. They sprayed you. See, now it's personal with us. Also, Paddy Cripps got done for staging as well. Not ideal for him. All right, game going on at the same time here over in WA. Eagles 69, Lions 93. Eagles did exactly what we wanted them to do. We wanted them to just give them a scare. And that's exactly what they did. Gave them a scare. Scare game. So a bit, I guess it's a bit like when Freo won against Port the day before. The Lions, you don't need to play great to win. You just need to win, and did that. And Eagles with an honourable loss. And that's a great stage of the rebuild to be in.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see if you're an Eagles fan. Just get the honourable loss, especially against the premiership favourite. They've got to be the premiership favourite right now, surely.
I think so.
It's like them, Freo.
If I'm taking a team to play for my life in the finals, I'm probably taking Brisbane still.
Yeah.
Because they've been there before. They know what they need to do. It's all not new to them. I trust them a lot. I trust them with my life.
Yep.
So I like what they're doing. They're just building just like a tick off here in a game that means a lot to them, but also in the actual game when they're out there, it doesn't mean much. Like at halftime, they're down.
Yeah.
Not one person in that change room would have thought they were going to lose this game. Wouldn't have been a thought. It'd be like, okay, we're just way better than the Eagles. They looked around and said, hey, Kai, Lockie Neal goes to Kai, hey, I'm going to do that thing that we always do where if you just run, I'll hit you back shoulder and the ball will be right there and just kick some goals.
Yeah, we're the Brisbane Lions.
Well, the Brisbane Lions, we've done this so many times before.
Was it West Coast playing well, or was it just Brisbane not?
West Coast were good. They showed a lot of
To
fight.
the Eagles' credit, they won the ruck, won the clearance, made a contest of the first quarter. They just couldn't hold them to the footy and deal with Brisbane's rebound.
Yeah.
And they just faded out badly late.
And they're elite midfield. That is
Yeah.
unfair. Actually, their whole team's unfair in Brisbane. It's just a team where you go, oh, everyone on the park is just amazing. Like Harris Andrews was back to being Harris Andrews after just not being in the greatest form. Their midfield, Lockie Neal, Will Ashcroft. And then you just get a random bunch of guys who come join them.
Yeah,
And you
Cam
sprinkle them
Rayner
in.
running
Zach
into-
Bailey.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like everywhere you look, there's game winners. And because it's the Brisbane Lions, like the three-peat is back on the menu. And I also think with them, the Lions here, it's good to have all the expectation not on them and everyone's saying Freo's going to win it. I think that gives them another bit of fire in the belly when everyone's not talking about you. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, and Brisbane probably could have won by a lot more as well. They were like the stormtroopers out there, missing like the easy ones.
They did.
Yeah.
They lost, yeah. I mean, they kicked a lot of behinds. I mean, they'd have the tendencies to kick behinds
great reference.
a lot. But, I mean, the Eagles, great work. You're the 16th best team in the league. You made them work for it. But they're a good 16th team in the league.
Yeah,
They're the best 16th team in the league we've ever had.
100%.
We
And
probably
that's-
have the best
Especially
14th,
this year.
the best 15th and 16th teams ever.
We have the best.
Of all time.
Yep.
Port
Yeah.
Adelaide and Eagles.
Everyone outside of Richmond is the best, worst teams in the league.
Essendon?
And in history of the game.
Well, now Essendon beat Giants.
Yeah, Essendon beat Giants,
probably
so they're
thinking
back.
finals now.
It's probably too late for that, but yeah, maybe. But this is good for the Eagles. Like, the fans have hope. I mean, there's if one fan base that should be the most excited about their team going forward is definitely the Eagles. They have so many pieces there that we can see. Like, you can see what they're building and what they're doing. It's just once they learn how to, I guess, to win and execute basic skills,
Pretty
that's the
unfair,
one
though.
thing.
The Eagles are up against 18 players in one step.
Just quickly, can you guys check the group chat?
Oh, yeah, you saw that.
What is it?
Yeah, Scott McCrew did right. He said, hi, Annie, I'm in Adelaide SA. I would love to give you a... Oh, whoa. How do I go about seeing you? Hopefully I hear from you. Are we sure that's his old man?
How do you know that's his old man?
Whoa. Okay. Scott McCrew has done some things there. Okay.
I think if you Google Bo McCreary dad, it comes up with Scott McCreary. He's from South Australia.
Even Andrew McQualter here wants the Eagles to be a sport team. I don't even know how to get away from that. He wants them to be a sport team for the rest of the season. So Harley Reid is just amazing.
Well, they got the right guys to do it. Like Harley Reid. If anyone wants to spoil someone's day, it's him.
Him,
He'll just
yeah.
put you on your ass.
Joe Shanahan is just going to be great. Willem Durza, we know. They have the pieces to go and be a sport team for the rest of the season. And that's all they need to be. Be a fun sport team.
Yep.
Don't get blown out.
How did Liam Duggan go?
He had some nervous kicks. Some guy was online. He said, "I have the craziest sentence before Duggan gets the ball." I go, "Oh shit!" Every time he touches it. But he had kicking was a bit of an issue for him, but he's working it out. He's fine.
Yep.
Harley Reid also the first person to roll an ankle on the bench and potentially get himself out of the game.
On the bench.
Yeah, he was on the phone. Then he walks up a step, rolls an ankle, and then he goes down so quickly. The cut of him when he's walking, turning around, and then all of a sudden he's on the ground holding an ankle is just the funniest thing in the world. It's so funny. But then Brave got the ankle strapped.
Yep.
And
Smart.
back on there.
Yep.
To he was up against the conditions there. It was a great moment from him of bravery to come back after going up against a step. So, and you just know he would have been so filthy with a step. You know when like you hit your hand on a corner of a bench or something, and you spray the corner of the bench like it's a person?
So I went to frozen yogurt last night to reward myself
Yogi?
having a good weekend. No, there's one on the corner of Church and Swan, and once you pay, there's like, I'm not sure LC if you've been there. There's a dip that you fall off, and I paid and turned to just take my normal step. Didn't realize it was a step and ate my shit.
Yeah. You played in the step? So you had a Harley Reid moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So embarrassing.
What do you mean filthy
Lost
with
all
it?
my aura.
I think that's with Harley. Harley would been way more embarrassed that was on camera.
Yeah.
He went down so hard.
Yeah.
He just missed out. He must have missed a step. And then he would have been
footage
more
of it?
angry about that. And like a bit like in FIFA, once you do it and you're down, because he was down, you have to get something strapped to show everyone, hey, it's actually pretty serious. Don't take the piss out of me. Don't laugh at me. I've almost broken my ankle here.
Yeah.
So he got that strapped up. And also just having a great year, though, outside of him almost getting taken out by a step. Once he figures out how to kick straight, it's over the league.
Speaking of great years, Kai Lohman, kick 4. And I saw something the other day that said if he was in Melbourne, they'd be talking about him in the same breath as Nick Watson.
No way.
No, they wouldn't.
Do you reckon that's just an overreaction from a good game?
Mate, absolutely not.
Who said that?
Who
It
said
was
that?
someone in the media.
Is that Brisbane
Take their
Lions
talking
101?
license away from him.
No, it was someone on the AFL website or something like that.
Mate,
That's a headline.
absolutely. He's a great player, but he's not in the same breath as Wiz.
Clickbait.
No. Harley's kicked 110 in the last 3 weeks. 13-23 for the season. So once he gets that right, they're away. Also, the Ocker Guernsey is awesome.
Oh,
They
yeah.
played in that again.
Yeah.
A little bit of an eyesore watching both teams. Both teams have those Guernseys though.
Yeah, and the Brisbane one was a bit. The Eagles ones is great. They do. The only thing is they do suck in it when they're playing it. I think they've only won 2 games
Who?
in the last 16. The Eagles when they've played in it.
So I got the quote wrong. It was Guinea. If
They,
Kyle Lohman was in Melbourne, he'd be bigger than Guinea. And it was Tom Mitchell.
That's horrible.
Wait, Tom Mitchell said that about his co-host.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's crazy.
Or maybe he's not saying he's better. He's just saying he's... Oh, no, he's saying he's bigger than, yeah.
I don't think about that. Don't know about that. Well done, Waterman also kicked 5 straight.
Dominated.
Did well.
Waterman's a guy that just... I feel like he's so underrated.
Once he kicks straight, they're good. He does have a bit of a problem though in front of goals.
Yep.
Sometimes, but kick 5 straight here.
When he came back from that illness he had, like he was probably a top 5 forward in the competition.
dominating.
And then he's been a bit off with his goal kicking, sort of like Larky a little bit. But I think he is definitely one of the best forwards in the league
Yeah.
when he's on.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just want to, as the Eagles, you just want to turn a spoiler team and make some teams sweat, and that's all you can do.
Yep. They want to show that they have enough to be able to recruit good players that, become a destination club, show that they're on the up before they get there. And I feel like that's what they're doing this year.
And then Brisbane just keep ticking off wins to get to where they need to get to the end of the season.
Yeah.
They had an honesty session, I think, when they were getting a form slump, where they were just honest with each other about where they're at as a football team.
Yeah, they were furious with each other.
That would have been, yeah, well, there was a patch where they was very visibly frustrated, but now they've figured it out. So a bit of honesty, a bit of Lockie, anything you want to tell us? Cool. Okay, let's see so we can get some games then.
Literally nothing to worry about too.
They're fine. They're
fourth.
sweet. No,
They're
they're sweet.
fourth.
I'm telling you, the 3-peat is definitely on the menu for them.
I genuinely think they're my premiership favourite.
Well, I mean, like
You can't go. You can't pick against a back-to-back premier, who's what I think. How many they won? I think they won a few in a row now. Like you just can't pick against them.
No,
And
not
they
at
did
all.
it. They've done it every year too. Like last year, they started pretty average, and then they just
Always been in form slumps. Always been in form slumps. Then get themselves right, and then once they're in the finals, can win it from any spot.
They're peaking at the right time, just exactly like what Adelaide have done. Adelaide probably looked at their blueprint and went, "Yep, this is what we do."
Times it
But
right.
they're also that team. Like Freo haven't proved that they can win at the G. Sydney definitely can't. They can, but not on the grand final day. Brisbane,
They know. They love a parade.
they could be down at three-quarter time, down at like half time, and just come out and kick 10 goals.
They love grand final week. Love
Yeah.
a parade.
Yep.
Love the parade.
Big
Big
on
on
the
the
Pullman.
parade. Big on the Pullman.
love
Big
the
on
Mad Monday.
Big on Mad Monday. Big
Off-season's
on
huge for them.
Yeah, big on getting in taxis and then straight from the taxi after you won the grand final to the airport. Like massive on that.
Yeah.
What else do they like doing?
Just winning premierships, really. Let's go to Sunday. Boy, this one stunk. This is an absolute stinker at the Loud House. Tigers 52, Hawks 122. I mean, was it just more about how bad Richmond really are?
It was actually, it was really good to watch in the first quarter because you had, Mitch Lewis dominating, Nick Watson dominating, kicking goals easily. But that third quarter and fourth quarter was like, all right, something's going to happen here. It was so dead.
Yeah.
No one could kick a goal. No one could kick straight. Tom Lynch had millions of chances to get his 500th goal. Finally got it.
I think Tom Barras felt bad for him in the end.
Well, Mansell and Tom Lynch just wanted Sicily's blood the whole game as well. That was like the exciting battle.
Yeah. I mean, Cam Mooney had enough in the commentary box when he said that they're just fucking around with it at halfback. Yeah. He was really frustrated.
Why was he so grumpy?
Just had a bad day watching him.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. They kind of make me hate watching football as well.
Yeah.
It's just tough. It's just everything's so hard. And then it gets to half time. And I know the game's over. But at least you can come out and show a bit of effort. And somehow they showed less effort. And it just turned into a massive training session for Hawthorn, where Hawthorn also just decided, okay, these guys are so bad. We don't have to try in the second half. We'll take the foot off and try to rest up. Let's do some active recovery after half time. Active recovery session. That's all it was. They're so bad at football.
They were moving Magnus around for fun as well. Like they put Noah Miraz in the ruck. He took it clean out of there and then he went forward like after playing back the whole time. It was actually really cool to see Sicily up on the wing this game. And then they had Barras, Miraz and Battle down back.
So they're playing Auskick, where you just go in different positions for fun.
Well, they were trying things out. But Richmond, like to their credit, they weren't actually all that bad. They kicked 16 behinds. Like they were just so inaccurate.
That's pretty bad.
If they kick a few, if they capitalise on some of those chances, like it could be a different game.
I appreciate you sugarcoating it because you're so up and let it. They're shit.
I'm just trying to be
They're
unbiased.
so arse.
Every time I say Hawthorn played well, I become
Man,
the most
no, but you don't
biased
just.
player.
I think the good thing about Richmond fans is they know it. And they can see it now. They want Adam Uze sacked so badly.
Oh, I feel bad for him. I like him.
Like, I get with a young group, got to be patient and it'll calm, just get games into them and teach them super basic game plan stuff, but to not just show any fight at all. Like, there was no pressure. Like, the third quarter, the Hawks were just leading through like three of them and running past them. There was no chasing. Like, that's the scary thing about everything for Richmond. You can be young and learn how to play football, but to just not chase or defend and then go, oh, well, I wonder why this is happening, because you're literally a training cone.
We actually used it so well on the outside. It was like a training drill because we didn't win. I think we lost the contest and clearance. We lost the hit outs as well. But then when it got to the outside, we had like players like Jarman Impey had, 34?
26 kicks.
26 kicks is insane.
It's a lot of kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just did what you want. Like, you literally just did what you wanted. So it's not good for Adam Uze because Tigers fans want him gone. And normally the guy, when you're in charge of a team that's rebuilding, everyone knows that you're going to lose game. But now to lose games and lose the fans, like, no one's wanting McQualter sacked. No one's wanting Carr in his first year sacked. They're wanting him gone out of it. He's now 9-62. Winning percentage of 14%.
He's got to have the most injured list in the league, though. Like, this whole year, he's had, like, no one to pick. Like, they had all but one player.
I know it's tough. I know there's those things. I get that as well. But there's just, I haven't seen anything. I know what North are doing. I know what West Coast are doing. Essendon are just in a different league by themselves, but at least they showed effort to win on the weekend.
Richmond beat Essendon.
That's not a great feat.
I mean, I'm just saying, but you were like defending Essendon, but Richmond have already beaten them.
They beat Eagles too in Perth.
I don't think it's all doom and gloom. There's probably no expectation for Richmond this year except bottom two.
He's got.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
I think
his fourth season win next year.
I mean, that was the plan though. Like, I mean, this is exactly how it was always going to go. When you get your list completely gutted after a dynasty, like, it was always going to be a tough 5 years. Like, you don't just rebuild overnight.
Yeah, I think the real concern is if it gets to a year's time, 2 years' time, when Tassie are in the league and they've completely rebuilded intentionally ahead of Tassie coming into the league, and then they're still not showing anything. That's when you start having some cause for concern.
They went an hour without a goal.
Did they have the Fox
timer?
Yeah,
they went an hour without a goal. I love it so much. They went an hour without a goal.
So we talked about a lot about the losers. Biggest winner from this game has got to be Mitch Lewis. He's under contract. Out of contract.
Great contract game.
Looking for some money, and that price is inflated.
Good forward craft training session for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. The one we went back with the fly and just plucked it. That's
Yeah.
he was in great form. Kicked 4 in the first quarter in 5 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then just kicks
It
5.
looks like they just put all their attention to Gunston, which is probably like you have to. And
Yeah, and then everyone else got off. Wiz kicked 5 again. Hasn't kicked 6 yet, but he looked like so good. And that's why he's our Jameson Smooth Mover of the week. Well done, Wiz.
Huge.
Nick
Best
Watson.
football player.
So the goalie kicks from the middle where he burns 2 players.
Oh, I was on that wing. That was so sick to watch.
It was unbelievable.
He
So
almost had a goal before that he was like trying to do the handball to himself. Didn't work out. Went back and then I'll let you explain it.
Well, he was just trying. No, he was just trying that. He was just trying smooth moves
Yeah.
the whole game. Like he wanted to turn this game into the best highlight montage for his retirement package.
Yeah.
He was just inventing stuff. Handball over my head, trying to get it. Like he just wanted to try anything.
He's a psycho. It's
He was
so good.
Especially
So
against,
good.
I was watching his first 100 goals, like the video on YouTube, and like literally so many of them were against Richmond. So he just loves piling up against Richmond.
Yeah,
How's
he
it
was
feel
just
up
trying to
on
make
him?
stuff like invent things that look really cool, like goal of the year. He was going for that. So if you're catching up with mates, make a smooth substitute. Must be a Jameson. Enjoy Jameson responsibly. And that's a forward line they have.
Let's go, Jamison.
Their forward line they have is so dangerous. Like they have so many weapons up there that can get you.
He, after kicking that goal as well, turned to the crowd and gave it to him.
Yeah, that went in his ear hard.
Yeah.
There's a guy with a pie in his hand that was just sledging him.
It's because of that. It was supposed to be like the free kick issue where Noah Bolter just tapped it out intentionally out of bounds, and you can't do that from a
No.
hit out. Like that's the rule. When people around me were confused, I had to explain to them, "Hey, this is what's going on."
Yeah.
I'm not biased.
Were
by
they
the way.
Richmond fans?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
said
you have to
were-
explain to fans around you at the game what happens because they definitely are calm. They'll listen to you. They
There
go,
was
oh, actually, you're right.
There was actually a lot of fans around me who just wanted to rat me out to you. Apparently,
Yeah, anytime you're at the footy, they send me 400 photos of
I
you
get
eating
them.
ice creams.
I get them too. Yeah.
So many of them. But yeah, Conor McDonald also now playing midfield. High up in the midfield. Looks so good in mid.
he's been playing midfield for the whole year.
No,
But
No.
Will Day was out, so we got more opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but
Like more midfield's great. He's
dominated.
so good.
this is what I was talking about. Remember in the preseason, I was like, he's going to win the Brownlow. That was probably a bit much.
That was
but,
way too much. Ever
but
since he got rid of his
definitely
ratty, things are happening without his ratty.
Didn't
Not
have
Raz kicked
33.
his first goal, so now every player that has played a game of football on their list has kicked a goal.
Honey bun.
That's good. Honey Buns, yeah.
Honey Buns, he's a good player.
He's
Great.
very good.
He's great as well.
Do you see him in the ruck as well? Chucked him
Just
in the
trying
ruck and he
things.
just jumped straight over, grabbed it out of there, kicked it inside 50.
Started.
Yeah, I'm big on Honey Buns.
And he can sing too.
Can he? Oh, yeah, of course, Jason. His
Hawthorn
uncle.
have now used 38 players in 2020. That's a lot of players. The most players in a season in which Hawthorn ultimately won the premiership was 35 in 2014. So you run deep now.
Yeah, well, we didn't debut anyone last year, so
Yeah.
I think we're trying to make up for that.
True. I go crazy with debuts now.
Yeah.
That's big. You're just. It's a scary thing you're building for September.
How wholesome was Ollie Greaves' first goal?
His celebration was so good.
Yeah, it was like Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
The
couldn't
bowling.
believe that he kicked goal at AFL level. It was so wholesome and
Yeah.
just great to see that he just had an out-of-body experience where it's like, oh, holy shit, I've kicked the goal at AFL level. This is
Yeah.
the best thing ever. Celebrate like that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I loved it.
Awesome. I like that also this game for Hawthorn, you have a we want to beat the shit out of bad teams mentality and keep a foot down their throat. That is scary. That's definitely Sam Mitchell, like percentage boost, boys. Let's feast
Yeah.
out here.
I like
Coming
that's
to the end of the year, you need the percentage. Like Sydney are at 128,
Mm.
Fremantle 142, and we're at 118.
You need to feast on bad teams now,
Yeah.
especially because it's
You're
tight.
seeing that less and less as well. Like a lot of especially with this season with how fast it is, a lot of teams are just putting the queue in the rack and not really trying to get that percentage booster.
No, you need to get
I've
it.
seen that as for my team for sure. But yeah, no, it's good to see some
It was great.
pylons.
James Sicily, I honestly had the craziest eyes I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
So him and Mansell have this back and forth where Mansell runs him over. They tangle each other. Sicily gets back up. He runs through Mansell so hard, gives away a free. He can't believe the umpire's called it after what's happened before all that.
walk up to the umpire.
I actually thought at one point he was going to suplex the umpire.
yeah.
It honestly,
He was crazy.
It looked like he was world heavyweight champion Edge, then just doing the spear.
It just looked like a genuine psychopath. He calmed down
I got it.
eventually.
I've got it here.
And then he said after the game, he was asked about it. He goes, you know how it is. Rules for some, rules for others. But that's the bet I've made. I'm going to have to lie in it. Ball doesn't lie, though. He missed.
Yeah, I love that.
What
It's
a-
so cold.
What an absolute quote
Yeah, he's
from
the
a
man.
dog. So angry. And both their captains, look at this. About to eat him alive. That's so close to getting up by his face.
He looks way bigger than him.
That's so intimidating. So he was losing his mind. He does it every game. Both their captains are psychopaths.
He's so
Look at that.
polarizing.
They're so look at this. That is if that's not the face of an absolute crazed man, ready to do something silly, I don't know what is.
I see all the time comments like, how can you love this man at Hawthorn? Like, I would hate if my captain did this. I love that he does that.
Yeah.
Because you got him, and then you got Jai Newcomb, who's a psycho on the inside.
Yeah.
Like when he's contests a ball in a fight. But he's very well measured when he talks to umpires.
It's a full
I
team
reckon he's
craze,
awesome.
man.
I reckon he's like
Yeah, I love him.
The funniest thing ever is still that when he celebrated what's his name's goal.
He did it after this. So after Mansell missed, he celebrated harder.
He celebrated when he missed.
Yeah, his favourite taunt is just celebrating so hard someone else doing something bad that he's given away to the team.
He got into Tom Lynch in the fourth quarter as well. He was like just trying to get into him because Tom Lynch, he's a bit of a hothead. He started hitting him. And it was actually Sicily wasn't in the wrong. I think teams know Sicily will react, so they get under his skin intentionally.
Yeah, I'm glad Lynchy got his 500th goal. I know you mentioned earlier. That's nice
Yep.
for him to get it. Well done, Lynchy. Well done. He's got a decision to make. Lynchy.
What do you
Go
mean?
to Sorrento Sharks.
Well, sometimes you have to leave the game before the game leaves you.
He's definitely.
I think the game's left him. But he's so important to their team. It's one of those ones like, it's like when you see, you know, when the players go back to local league and like you're like, okay, that guy's definitely lost his touch. Because Lynch has been so good for so long, his body just can't do the things that he wants to do anymore. And it makes it tough for them going to him in the forward line because he can't, dive for that ball. He can't sprint that ball. That's gone. He's lost that ability, that jumping ability. So it's like, okay, now decision here, do they keep going with him knowing he plays a role, or is it you're already bad at football? You need to actually get games into your young forwards. Does Lynchy actually sacrifice that ability to do that? That's a tough conversation to have.
Are those young forwards like the answer though? I mean, they are in the next 10 years. They haven't shown much this year.
10 years time.
I think it's probably better to have Lynch there as like a target and just help steer the ship.
Decoy.
And, have some experience and lead the team around. Like his intangibles are still there. So I'd probably keep him if I was them. I'd keep him playing.
You got to get game like Jasper Ogre's probably played like the last 5 or 6 games since he came in, and he was playing pretty well. Yeah. I thought like for Richmond he kicked a few goals and did his job, and you just want to keep players like that in the side. You don't want them going out for someone that is probably going to be. Is he going to wrap it up at the end of the year or?
The only thing about Jasper Ogre is he's not a key forward though.
Well, he's
like 180.
Jonty 4 is what you want.
Yeah, Jonty 4 and the other guy who just haven't played well.
Lawler came in for Jasper.
Yeah. I think he played like 50%, but Lawler will get more confidence. Lawler just needs to play every game, not get hurt at the end of the year. And then you'll be fine. You're happy with that.
Yeah, I'd love to see Lawler just turn it on. And
he will. Once he gets fit. Once they let him go.
Yeah.
He will. Fuck, heavy expectations. Anytime you've got to be dusty, you have to be dusty. It's like, I don't want to be dusty.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Even he doesn't want to be dusty.
Yeah.
It's a lot to put on him. Poor guy. Let's go to people's last choice. Suns 68, Dogs 77.
Embarrassing.
We're all over the Suns shit. I think I'm more than happy to cover that as a whole for everyone and say that for us. We're over their shit. It's just Dimmer was so right last week. The season is done. Put a line through them. They won't play finals. It's definitely over. They're so bad. They've now lost. Is it 8 in a row? 8 in a row. They're so bad. They're just an abysmal to watch. They have to stop telling us that nothing's going on. They're just in a form slump. There's something definitely going on. We have players going to the bathroom together. We've got Dimmer abusing randoms in the crowd after they're calling him coach of the year. They're abusing umpires. They're being told off by the league for it. And now it feels like Dimmer actually hates his own team and has another 3 years left on his contract. So they're absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
Dimmer for weeks has said, we'll learn. We'll get better. Is it going to be this week? You don't know. You could hear the frustration in his presser. He openly said they don't have anyone like the Bont who can just rip open and control the game. That's an insult to his team.
That is complete bullshit.
Well, it is, but that's insulting to Rao, Anderson, and Petrarca, King. So that's pointed.
Yeah. You've only got a Norm Smith, a Brownlow medalist, a Coleman medalist.
Well, that's the thing. And in the presses,
every pick in the world.
Presses have always been, how do I tell my team something without telling them directly? That's what a coach would normally use a presser for. That's him just pretty much slapping everyone in the face in the locker room.
Yeah.
They're hard to watch.
There's definitely leaks inside that building. They are not happy with each other. There's some turmoil there.
It's just, Dimmer must be having the most miserable time ever. I think he's going to quit again.
Straight to Italy? Cinqueterra?
They robbed him of his Italy trip. I think he's going to quit again.
Back to Richmond when Richmond are good.
He said, so when he got there, he said, what did he say, 80% of the Premiership team was in the room? Is that the percentage he gave? What's the percentage now? 0.
Well, there's not going to be a Premiership.
Exactly. So it's now 0% of this in the room. So he looked around and said 80% of it is here. I only need to get 20% more. Get track in. He said it before track went there. So you go, there's your good 20% right there.
Yeah. That's
Now it's
80%.
0. Somehow they've got worse.
And now they're going to lose King and Humphrey.
This is
more than likely.
Yep, and it's the worst losing streak of his career. Dimmer.
Really?
Yeah, equal worst. I think he had one with Tigers.
Really, all through those Richmond
Yep.
years.
And they got their second lowest score ever, didn't they? Like a few weeks back.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. And now they've just handed that lower draft pick to Melbourne.
Thank you.
Yeah, Melbourne will be
They've been
picking their
fleeced the
ears.
draft.
Yeah.
So it's actually been the season from hell.
They-
Like this, it's so hard to watch when the league has done so much for you. Like we can't help you be any more of a great football team and want you to succeed. We can't do any more. We can't just give you loopholes to rig the draft where you go and get the best Queensland players for nothing. We can't, give you so many more first rounders, so many superstars that come to your team that are attracted about what you're building. Like at one point, you just have to put the big boy pants on and not take any shit.
What if the AFL were to step in and veto that trade that Petrarca and the draft pick went for? Maybe they just send Petrarca back to Melbourne. And
Yeah, can we reverse it?
Yeah, I reckon you should be able to do that.
That'd be a great call.
Yeah.
If the Gold Coast can say, hey, we've seen this, it was fun for the first 4 weeks,
We're just tricking.
we'd like to reverse that.
Yeah.
And then we send him to Adelaide. Away.
And try and, slowly get off for a... I love, the sick thing that I don't love, but I can see from Melbourne fans. They were okay with Clary doing okay, like well into the Giants. They're happy with that. They love Tracks going so bad. It's a sicko thing for D's fans.
This is nothing against him personally, but when you get someone that doesn't even want to sit in a room with the new coach that you're having, basically just
Stephen King.
says goodbye. Stephen King says goodbye, doesn't want anything to do with it, thinks that their club's going nowhere, and wants a fresh start. I get he wants a fresh start because of things that had happened in the past, but just the way he went about it, said that he was going to stay at the club till the end of his contract, then just leaves, and then things turn out funny ways, don't they?
Yeah. Well, that would be typical karma.
Yeah. But I wish him the best.
Well, it doesn't sound like you do at all.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Sounds like you
fucking
wish
hate
him the worst, actually.
Yeah,
Well-
sounds like you hate his guts.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Is he your Michael Voss? What Michael Voss is to me?
No, he won us a premiership.
Respect
I
is
still
there,
love.
but
I
you-
still love that track version of him.
this is such a weird breakup. This is such a classic. I love you, but I just can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I love you, but I want to see you do.
I love
that.
you. It's not. Well, actually, it is you. It's not me.
Yeah, it's you, not me.
It's definitely you. It's not me.
I
Thank you
didn't
so
do-
much for.
We didn't do this to you.
Thank you so much for getting married to me and having the kids. But it's definitely you. It's not me.
Thanks to the kids you gave. Now,
Leave the house.
Yep.
We're getting a divorce
You were with Track just to have his kids.
well, track was with us.
to have a premiership kids.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, the son. I mean,
And he did
him
a
lacing
runner.
out.
He's the divorced dad. He's driving the Commodore
Track
now.
did a runner.
Never made as a wise man. Listen
Never
to those
made
songs.
as a
There's
poor man's
man. I'm living like a diamond. He listened to those playlists.
Track
like,
did a runner, left us with the annoying kids that turned out to be not annoying kids, and now we're doing well.
Let's keep doing analogies for Track. It's fun.
How about him lacing
else
out
has got
opponents
one?
now? He's now lacing out opponents, and that backline kick he did where he hits lob at the top of the goal square was the worst kick I've ever seen.
Oh, he's getting unlucky like Liam Duggan.
Oh yeah, it just came off the side. Yeah, got unlucky because it came off the
Unlucky.
side of his boot. The Suns are so they've completely forgot how to win. Like they've gone from could they win the flag or could they win a quarter of football? Like it's just such a fall off when they were 7-3.
They put up a fight in the end of that third quarter. They were piling it on, inside 50 after inside 50 after inside 50. Noble finally takes a mark inside 50 and just sprays it out of bounds.
Mate,
Out the full. They can't do anything right.
well, the thing is they can. Like here's the crazy part: they won clearances, contested footy, and tackles, and still lost.
Yeah, they had it on a string.
That's almost impossible to do.
It was like they had an exam and they just wrote way too much stuff and didn't make sense.
They had a cheat sheet and you wrote too much, and you can't see the handwriting.
Yeah.
It's
and
just-
the Dogs went, all right, we're just going to make it really succinct. Here's the
it's
answer.
just crazy. And this note doesn't make any sense now. I wrote it down, obviously, when I was frustrated about everything. I said, why is Zeke Ullin now rocking the worst headband in the world? I think that's a frustration note. He's now rocking a headband that annoys me.
I just saw that.
Yeah. So he needs to shave his head or he needs to just lose the headband. I'm happy with either or. You know what the biggest problem is at the moment? They've got kids stealing the footies behind the goals. So now they put a security guard behind the goals to stop them running off with the footballs. This guy, honestly, they have to get him in the midfield.
Was he good?
He takes his job so seriously. No one got away from him. He's just really good at his job. He doesn't take any shit, doesn't play any games. The Suns need to sign him. He showed more fight than anyone on the team. Sign him up, Gold Coast. He's a guy that loves his job. And it's him in a pack with like 30 kids, just ripping the ball off them.
So what's happened now is the Suns actually accidentally signed the wrong security guard. They got the one from Brisbane Lions last week who was trying to chase that little kid and couldn't do anything, ended up falling over.
Yeah.
Where they should have got this guy from behind the goal.
This guy is going to make it somewhere on a list. He
Yeah.
shows great intent for the football against 10-year-old kids. Need him in.
Good inside mid.
That's the headband.
Wait,
That's, I mean,
know
that
who
is
he looks
a
like?
horrible get-up.
He looks like Johnny Lawrence from Karate Kid.
They're trying to copy Geelong too much.
Let me get that up.
Yeah, it's not a thing they do. I mean, it's credit the Dogs to go up there. The Dogs are somehow 7th.
How's the Bont just carrying them to that as well?
Well, that's why they're 7th.
23, 3 goals.
They have a Marcus Bontempelli,
Yeah.
and that's why they're good. And that's why I feel like they've been 7th for like the last 6 weeks. And like we think they'll fall out, Even Dogs fans would go, hey, we know this is so messed up.
They've just snuck in.
We're somehow 7th still. Like
Yeah.
no one's pushed us out.
And Doc writes them off in the lab podcast he has. He's like, they're overachieving all the time.
but they
just
are.
They
keep
are.
doing it.
They are.
They just keep
gonna,
winning because they have Marcus Bontempelli.
I think they're gonna play. They're gonna play wild card.
They're
at
going to win the
least.
grand final.
They've got Richmond, Freo, North Melbourne, Carlton.
Oh, yeah,
They're
they're,
winning
in.
all of them.
They're in.
They've done so well to get that out of
Could
this
they
season.
finish top 6?
No, I don't think. Well, you know what? It's so surprising. Maybe they could. But they're just making it work with what they have. And what they have is still pretty good. Like, their midfield's good. You got Lob. Obviously, we know the midfield, but like their forward line, Lob's a bit of a Swiss Army knife at the moment. They're just making it work, but it's crazy they're 7th.
We rip on Bevo a lot. Maybe he's doing really well.
Is Tim English still playing fullback?
No, he's back in the ruck now. Yeah, Bevo learned a lesson not to
He's
put him in
forward
fullback.
pocket.
Yeah, Bevo will have him somewhere crazy next week.
They're
But
moving Magnus around.
Bevo
trying to find his
is
best
just
position.
he must have had a theme. His theme would be against all odds, how can we shock the world? Biggest shocks of the world is what his theme
Well,
would
they
be.
did that in 2016.
And now they're doing it again. The fact they're 7th.
Or imagine they play Sydney again.
It's 10 years removed from that day.
Removed.
Good on them. Good on. I love that the Dogs are still in this thing. I love a good, not an underdog story, but just someone who so much just shouldn't be there, just being there and be like, oh, made it.
And that percentage is so bad.
Yeah, what is it?
Like 93.
So yeah, they're just doing so much better than they should, and I respect the hell out of it. Well done. Loves it. Loved. I actually you know what, fun wildcard team. Not expecting much because you never bum a wildcard team. A fun wildcard team.
They probably,
Yeah.
like,
But they could turn it on.
as
Yeah.
it stands, they would probably beat St Kilda at 10th, wouldn't they?
Are they secure in the wildcard spot now?
Currently, yeah.
That'd be a good wildcard game.
The best would be if GWS actually make it, and it's Western Bulldogs versus GWS. And they
Let's
just have
get
that
in them
rivalry
right now
again.
then. Segue into that. Bombers 67, Giants 64. Well done, Bombers. Did it. Well done. Hey, best sport in the world. Who would have thought? I don't think even Dean Solomon and the fans thought this was possible. To, against all odds somehow, Nate Caddy goes out of the game early with an issue, and they win this game somehow with the most delayed sugar hit of all time. It took 2 months to get there, but now we're finally here. All the way back. Hey, bring Hurd and whoever else you want back. Massive win. Upset of the year. I have no idea how they did this. It is the most crazy upset. Giants make no sense. The Bombers just hang on for dear life. They were so well game managed, as in they managed themselves because it was close at the end. Then they take a great mark through Langford, who uses his 30 seconds. Then he turns sideways, kicks to someone uncontested, and then Daicos
After day weeks, yep.
marks it in the pocket to
Yep.
steal the game. Just a great thinking football brains to win it. What a win.
Yep.
What an Essendon fans, I'm so happy for you.
How good's Sam Durham?
Dog.
He's like the one that's been standing out and standing up tall this whole season. Finally gets the win. He could be the next captain.
He's
a
sort of
great
massively.
call. Yeah.
Also, Zach Merritt in this game as well had a massive I am leaving game, but I still care a lot about you guys.
Yeah.
35.
Play him in the right position.
Finally, who would have thought?
Oh,
It's just,
don't put him in forward.
it's crazy that they won this game.
It was
Makes-
a proper rock fight though. Like no one wanted to kick a goal for ages in this game. And then GWS finished with 8 goals, 16.
Well, Jake Stringer kicks 7 behinds.
0 goals, 7.
That seems silly. He kicked 7 behinds. Just didn't want to kick a goal at all, and definitely in his own head. Some people are saying it's an inside job. I don't know what the Giants are. They're so bipolar as a team. It makes no sense. I think they are the first team to have the biggest drop off in terms of beating the top of the ladder team 2 weeks ago and then losing to the worst team 2 weeks later.
Oh, well, that would be filthy for this. Like
They're pretty good, though.
created better looks at goal, couldn't convert them. They just missed a lot and got bullied with the ball at every stoppage. Like, I credit Sam Durham again. He was just a beast inside there.
But when Nate Caddy went down, you go, there's no chance now.
Yeah.
Peter Wright steps up.
Well, Toby Green went down for them as well.
True. Yeah, but the Giants just couldn't click. They were just so flat. Nothing was working. The Bombers showed great fight and spirit to stay in this thing. I'm stoked for them.
That's like one of the best wins for the Bombers because it's this late in the season where they can impact the top 10. You know when you're out of it and your coach goes, hey, we can shake up the finals picture.
No.
Like that's what they did. They make sure that GWS have to still fight to continue to make that playoff.
Yeah. Well, they get their fans something to smile about as well.
Yeah, big time.
Essendon, well done. I know it's been a hard season. People have been laughing at you, insulting you. To give the fans who rocked up on a Sunday, knowing that we went into it going, there's no chance you win that, then to give your fans at home a reason to get off the couch and fist pump and celebrate, awesome. You deserve it so much. You've been put through the ringer.
I read somewhere that the Bombers spent the week at the Children's Hospital and were talking to them all week and like promised them victory or promised them they'll do something like, in this game and then have gone like not gone back on their word and actually committed and completed
done it.
Yeah,
It's just, it is a great win. They should hire Dean Solomon. I've seen enough. Hire Dean.
How do you think
That's the play.
How do you reckon James Hird reacted to that win?
Filthy. The best result for Hurdy is for them to not win a game the rest of the year. And now
Did I
Dean
give
Solomon is clearly has to be in the box seat after one single win.
I actually gave some news to Xander the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Break it.
I'm just going to say all the names here. One of my mates from Carrara is best friends with Jack Bowes. Jack Bowes has been trying to get recruited. Essendon trying to recruit Jack Bowes.
Holy shit.
Matt Rosie got in touch with him to recruit. He asked who the coach is going to be. Told him exclusively that Hurd will not be the coach. Solomon not the coach either.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shady.
Brad Scott.
Brad. Yeah, well, that's the thing now. So Caddy signed.
Shady Brad Scott.
There's some excitement here.
Coach.
There's some excitement here. I think, so Nate Caddy wouldn't have signed for 3 years unless he knew who the coach was.
It's also big news that Jack Bowes is getting recruited to Essendon.
Not really.
Not for anyone.
Not at all. But I think we're good.
Well, you don't want him.
It doesn't move the needle at all
Doesn't
for my
change
world.
anything for Essendon.
Yep. So,
Poor Jack Bowes.
congrats to Jack Bowes. Enjoy Essendon. Nate Caddy wouldn't have signed if they hadn't have told him at loose who they think's going to be the coach of that club. Because if they had said, it's Hurdy, then maybe they have, maybe they haven't. But I think that he definitely knows. I don't think James Hurd's the guy. I've always said that. We'll never know. But it feels like, at least they know they can win with anyone. That's big. You know you can win with Dean Solomon. If you win with Dean, you can win with anyone. That's massive for culture. But I'm ruling the Giants out now. I'm done with them. I don't want them in the wild card anymore. I changed my tune quickly. I don't know how you beat Freo and then lose to Essendon. I'm out on you guys. I don't get what you are. I've been frustrated by you all season. We thought maybe you were injured. Then you get some players back. Then you're upset against Freo. And then you lose this game, the unlosable game. We're
Watch
good.
them beat Sydney in the derby next week.
That would be big.
It's a goal kicking accuracy error though. Like they didn't come out like super complacent. And Riley Hamilton came on this show on Saturday and said, "Look, we know like this is the danger game." And Kingsley drilled it into them all week. I'm not completely out of GWS.
Nothing that they can still make it, but I don't want them in it.
You don't want them in there?
No.
I reckon they're so fun to watch.
Weren't fun yesterday.
Essendon are a good you can lose to Essendon. Anyone can.
No, Ash, you were saying that because D's lost it. Don't give us that, mate. No.
Anything
Well
can
done.
happen.
Essendon fans, be proud. Walk around this week with your honestly, Essendon fans, do this one. Oh, what's all this up here? I've been walking down my head down for the last 3 months. Chest out. Tell your friends, hey, pieces of shit. You've laughed at me for the last 3 months. All year. I'm the joke. Ha ha ha. Bring back Hurd. Bring back Hurd. How about bring back wins? We're all the way back. So screw you. Screw you. And hey, Mum and Dad, thank you. Thank you for making me support this team that gives me hope again. I appreciate what you did for me so many years ago. We are all the way back.
What do you think Essendon fans that are office workers, what are their desks going to be doing this week?
Oh, going to be rising. Going to be keeping it all the way up. Yeah, me and some desks going to be floating. For sure, the way that they're excited. They should be excited, and they deserve it. They deserve to be absolutely so pumped. This is a great win. Who do they have next week?
Hawks.
Oh,
Actually?
that's a danger game.
Oh.
That's a big danger
Big
game.
ass, mate.
Honestly, Essendon, just
Cheeseburger challenge. Do one.
be a sponge to this week.
Do a
Essendon.
cheeseburger challenge.
Yeah. What happens if Dons beat Hawks?
Double or nothing.
Nah, not take
No,
nothing. No,
that's-
that's no.
All right. What about double or 20?
You have to add 20.
Add 20 or take no. add 20 or take 10.
Nah.
No,
You're
it's
having
just no. It's a
30.
pure one-way one. If they win,
Why would I take that bet?
You haven't
Because you're so
Okay, how
confident.
about this? No thanks.
Okay, then. It's your idea, mate. Just make you do it in
It was
30.
his idea.
Hey, I was just thought there could be something cool there.
Could be a crazy bet game.
No,
And
not
you know,
doing it.
Adam Kingsley would be filthy with them.
Yeah.
He'd be tearing.
Oh yeah,
Just yelling.
he'll
Just
be
tearing
grumpy bumpy this week.
paint off the wall.
They'll win.
Well done,
they'll
Essendon.
win the derby now.
Yeah, I think Essendon might win the flag from now. They might go on a run. Who wins the wild card they need?
They're mathematically eliminated from playoff contention.
So they need someone like a team to get done for tanking, or they need
Yeah.
the Cats to go out for the illegal stuff they've done allegedly.
Peptides.
They need to take peptides. They need a lot of stuff.
Another team gets done.
Yep. So then they need to take peptides.
Essendon needed as well to get
This is
in.
how Essendon make finals. Geelong get done for all the illegal stuff they've done in terms of recruiting.
Yep.
They then take peptides. The AFL comes out and bans 3 teams in the wild card for taking peptides.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you're back up to 12th.
Then
Then something else has to happen.
I think 2 teams need to get eliminated from the competition, or the AFL do what they do and they change the rules like they always do and include the top 12 in the wild card.
that'd be huge.
Okay. Yeah.
So
well,
hey, Essendon fans would be
Essendon fans, all the way back. Next year's your year for
desks-
sure.
The desks are definitely floating.
Well done. All right, everyone. That's our Overreaction Monday. Joe, got a quote to take us out, Mean?
Just talking on James Hurd. Hope is powerful, but knowing when to let go is even stronger. Essendon's future isn't found in yesterday.
Always said that. Hey, have a great Monday. We'll see you on Wednesday. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us and doing footy with us again. Hope you enjoyed the Overreaction Monday. What episode it was. Nick Daicos coming in here to talk about winning his bet again. The round of football. It's coming clearer who's going to play in wildcard. If you like this one, go and check out more stuff we have on the channel. If you like and subscribe, that helps us massively. We can grow the channel and do more cool stuff. So thanks for doing footy with us.